daddy issues is daddy issues does not explain this.
Thank you very much.
And I love you, random citizen.
Bummer. keep having my mouse on the wrong screen when I switch the screens, and it takes me forever to get the mouse all the way from TikTok all the way to my left, all the way over to OBS on my right. First world problems with 3 monitors. Anyway, hi guys, welcome in. We are back to Build Help. This is like my favorite stream of the month, and I've considered, like, remember when this first started and we were doing it every week? I don't think we have enough content for that. But also, like, maybe a daytime Build Help too? You know, maybe 2 a month, maybe? Daytime, nighttime? Nighttime, daytime? Anyway, I really enjoy doing these, and I'm really glad that you guys are here with me today. So, here's what we're doing today. If you're not familiar with the general concept of the stream, anything in build mode goes. Goals? What? We do have a hashtag, Sahm Help Live, so if you're building something and you get stuck, you can upload it with that hashtag and we can find it. Aperture Freak, hello, welcome in, happy to have you. So you can use that, but you don't have to have it on this hashtag. And what we do, hey, this is a great example. What we do is we grab it off the gallery, we put it in my game, I fix whatever I can, put it back on the gallery for your consideration. So this was some roof help that was needed a couple of streams ago, and this one as well. So we roofed stuff and then put it on my gallery so that you can find it again. And then I forgot to take them back down. So, you know, it's fine, it's whatever. So here's what that one with the hole in the middle looks like after it's roofed. General concept, it's great fun. Will I be roasting builds in the stream as well? So, you can redeem a roast through YouTube technically, or if you ask really, really nicely, I might roast one for you a little later in the stream. But typically at the start of the stream, I do prioritize the build help stuff. Or, hang on, I forgot a pen. All right, I'm back. I just had to stand up. Or if you have a build that you don't necessarily want roasted, just want some generalized tips for, I can take that as well. Typically the roast is like a special occasion. Speaking of roasting people, Ellie and Emmy back at the Battle of the Goats. Thank you guys so much for being here, and congratulations, Ellie, on getting the goat today. We are still working on getting that command sorted out, but I appreciate your participation. Your sim graduated from college. You built her a house, immediately gets a girlfriend who dies, and now she's single again. My dude, are you okay? That sounds traumatic. I hope that you are all right. That is too many things. Bagels, hello. Welcome in. Christy, hi. Lovely to see you. Good morning to you as well. Good evening here. Yellow. Hi, Rose. Welcome in. Kirsten, hi. Didn't realize the command had changed at first. Yeah. Ricky, hello. Happy to have you here. So, let's see. Did I miss anybody? Hopefully not. If I did, I still love you. I've had too much caffeine today. So, if you would like a build to be looked at here on stream, I just need your gallery ID, lot, title, and what you need help with in one message preferably so that I can write it down. Otherwise, we'll just start pulling from the gallery and see what we've got. So let's see, where did we leave off? I know we did this one, and I believe we did this one. Did we do this one? This doesn't look familiar. I don't know if we did that one. So we might work on this one. I do love a good roof and a good Victorian, so that's fun. This one we worked on, this one we did, so I think these are all new, looks like. It is 8 p.m., but always a ray of sunshine when I see you all. Aw, that's so sweet. All right, let me write that down. ID kyewhikub Streamlet single. Not in the hashtag, but you need help furnishing. Ooh, my weakness. I'll do what I can though. We'll see if we can figure stuff out. So I'll put you up on there. Who else posted another window landscaping one? It's literally called Help. Is it under the hashtag? Does it have custom content? Ah, it has custom content. Okay, I will put you up next. I assume it's the help, please. And then the little face. The lake. I'm gonna write that down. Quote: "The lake is throwing me." All right, that one. I'll let you upload yours. Internet crashing you tried yesterday. Speaking of internet crashing, it looks like our stream's a little bit unstable today. It is on my end, so it's not just you. So if frames are slow or whatever, last time this happened, it picked back up within a half hour, so hopefully that's good. Do I do custom content builds? Good question. Technically, I can do custom content. It's just I can't guarantee the custom content will still be there when I re-upload it, you know, because I generally don't have custom content in my game. That's all right. Sometimes stuff gets marked weird because it's the gallery, so it works perfectly all the time. Obviously. Why would it not? Hello, Kitty. Welcome back. So yes, I can take custom content requests. Usually what we're doing in build mode doesn't require like great detail, if that makes sense. I can throw down base game windows just for a general idea as to what windows you want, and we don't have to worry too much about custom content. So I can definitely still put that on here, and we'll do what we can. Now I have to type this out. Hey, I think I wrote it down right the first time. That's exciting. Streamlet single, this one, has items, does not use custom. Okay, so this says, this gallery item was created using purchased free or promotional content that I do not own, and yet also says that it's base game. How peculiar. Let's see, this one's Streamlet single. I don't see another one, so I'm gonna go ahead and go with this one. 20 by 15. This is a new save, so in theory, everything will be named correctly. Here we go. So we can even put it on the correct lot. Would you look at that? You want it made with a pool because you want to add windows to the pool in the basement area for your vampire nightclub. Obviously. It'd be crazy if that's not what you wanted to do. Items removed. One build mode item. Who knows? Who knows what that is? Okay, so this is definitely not what was here before. Love to see the Willow Creek neighborhood revamped a little bit. Okay, so what do we have so far? I see. Am I allowed to change layout? Or would you like this to be strictly furnishing advice? Because I'm seeing a couple of things in the layout that would probably help if we could rearrange it a little bit. But also I don't want to do a bunch of stuff if you're already happy with some of the things. We can change stuff? Okay, cool. So the first thing I'm seeing is I like that you have this 3-tile hallway. I can see where that would be very valuable. But also it'd be very valuable to have this little bit of space here, especially with your bathroom at the end. You don't have a back door either. So, I'm thinking about rearranging some of your upstairs as well. Oh, and we're gonna fix this too. If you just pitch this down once more, then that won't be clipping through your house anymore, so that might be nice. But I'm wondering if we can move these stairs back a little bit. Figure out a slightly different arrangement for our upstairs, which I think I already have an idea. And then we're going to rearrange the downstairs a smidge as well. So since you don't have a back door over here, and right now you have your office, dining, and living all in the one area, those front stairs must be so expensive, right? With that wide there, the item is removed was a debug tree. Oh, interesting. Is this one home on the gallery? Yes. So this one that we are currently working on is, I don't know how to pronounce this, but this is the gallery ID. So we are working on some furnishing and layout advice over here today. So anyway, downstairs, since we do not actually have an exit back here, it doesn't really need to continue to be a hallway. So what I'm thinking is, I wonder if it would be possible to rearrange the hallway and bathroom a little bit to make an actual dining space. That's what I'm trying to work out right now. Because if I move the bathroom into this room, for example, this should work. I'll just scooch the door over, I think. No, put the door on this side. There we go. Toilet, our sink, our other toilet. I'm wondering about taking this space here, moving it to be here. I just stacked a couple windows, no worries. There we go. And then turning this space into dining, maybe. Anne, hello, welcome in. Kyewhikub. Kyewhikub? I'm sorry, I am unfortunately extraordinarily American, but I do my best. I'm thinking, but then we still need access over here, right? So then I'd move the door there. So then would that become a hallway here? Or would we open it up a little bit? Or would the dining room just also function as a hallway? Because that's definitely a thing that can happen. So I'm going to clear this out since we already copied it over to that spot over there. And I'm just wondering. Just wondering. Oops, that's not what I wanted to copy. It's a little bit of an odd layout, but this definitely feels like a much older home, so it's likely to have some of the issues. Don't forget to like the stream. Thank you for the reminder. With layout and stuff, like that's just quirky, so I feel like you could get away with some of the quirky. And I'm just wondering if having that separate dining room would help this space out a little bit. I would probably move the office area maybe over here. We could also consider having a double entry, so that could be nice. And then adding more living room furniture in here. Pull that forward a little bit maybe. I'm gonna hit F5 for quarter tile placement. I think that'll help that. Grab more living chairs. It's currently base game, so we're just gonna slot stuff in. Yeah, and then a rug would cozy this space up. Let me just go to base game here. There we go. That rug's a little bit large. Okay, so this is what I was initially thinking, was try to figure out a way to put a dining room near the kitchen instead of all the way across the hall. Also, proportionately, having a 3-tile wide hallway is a lot for such a small lot, but at the same time, like you already have your rooms so sectioned out. So there's a little bit more we could do here, or possibly even like extend this room even further to be down this way, get rid of this arch, and then turn this slightly larger room into the nursery and put the bathroom back here through the dining room. That could be an option as well, but I would try to get a dining room space in there and make more use of this hallway space as like usable area. Upstairs though, this one should be pretty simple. I'm going to try to not delete too much stuff. I'm just going to start with getting rid of our walls. Oh, also, life hack, with whatever tool you have, wall tool, room tool, pool tool, any of these like draw stuff tools, if you hold control while you are doing stuff, it removes the thing. This is super helpful for if you want to make a pool with an island, for example. So now I'm going to hold control and get rid of that part of the pool. Ta-da, very exciting. So that's a little life hack that I enjoy sharing. You could put the desk in the hallway, definitely move an office space into the hallway. You could put other skills and activities in there, or again, make the hallway a little bit more narrow. Right now, it's giving a little bit of colonial with the way the hallway and the rooms are all sectioned out. If you wanted to do more of a room-to-room thing, I think that would suit this home very well as well. But you'd probably want to pull the stairs forward, and that's a lot more rearranging than we initially signed up for today. As far as this space goes, though, I think that we could do quite a lot sectioning out more like this. So this could be a very long, narrow bathroom, or we could make a slightly smaller bathroom down over here, either way, and then turn this into a closet. But you have a lot of space for a nice big bedroom upstairs. And since you do appear to have the family bathroom downstairs, this could still be an ensuite, so we can still put our, it's called a door, put our door over there, bathtub at the end, put in our little cabinet situation. Okay, so for the cabinet, if I were to do this, I would probably use our end pieces here, just to save a little bit of space, since your sim needs to be able to access the faucet side of the tub to actually get in. I'm wondering if I should move the door. So that will help the counter still feel big and grand, but also save a little bit of space. So that could be a nice way to rearrange the upstairs with that. My brain died. With moving the stairs like we did to get more space downstairs. Then you'd have your nice area for the bed over here. You could have all your closet dresser stuff over there. Put your plant somewhere. There we go. So I would consider, again, trying to make less hall space and more usable space upstairs. When you said you could make a pool with an island, did my brain go, ooh, how tropical? I mean, Simone, hello. Let me write that down. ID 45 West Spring Circle. Floor plan. And specifically for a multi-gen family. Those are always fun. And as always, take what you like, leave what you don't. If you hate this, at least we found one more way that it doesn't work, right? So that's still a win. Yes, I think that's what I would do if I were to keep the general floor plan and not change too much. Again, I think getting rid of hallways would serve you well in this small lot, just because hallways take up a lot of space and are generally kind of useless. But if you're bound and determined to keep this, I would consider switching things around a little bit. Let's see if we can do what I need to get in the habit of, and I've said this before, and I'll say it again, is taking a before picture so I can bring it up, and I always forget. But before we had kitchen and then nursery and then a bathroom, and then this staircase was taking up a lot more space than it needed to, which left the office, living room, and dining room all in this one long room. So what we did instead was moved the bathroom to the end of the hall to utilize more of that space, pushed the nursery off the dining room, as dining rooms often serve as hallways for whatever reason. I don't know. It's just something I've noticed. And then we have the kitchen. So we have kitchen, dining, nursery over here, bathroom over here, which leaves the living room to be free to be more of a living room space. There was also a suggestion to move the office into the hallway, which it's definitely large enough you could do that. And then upstairs, we had a big open hallway space and then a bedroom and a bathroom that were almost the same size, which, I mean, if you want a big luxurious bathroom, you do you, but I think considering the size of the home, making a slightly more modest size bathroom and taking advantage of more of that space for a bedroom would make sense. You could also easily move the office into this space as well. Ellie, don't know if yours is on the list yet. It could work on yours as well. Did you send that in chat? If you did, I completely missed it. So if you could send that, your gallery ID, lot title, and what needs work all in the same message. I suck at names, and I cannot remember, unless it's the same like Rose's, what your ID is all the time. I'm very sorry, but it's also very true. So if you could help me out, then I can help you out. And it's like teamwork. It's great. Trying to think of what to do in the backyard. Well, you don't have much of a backyard. So the first thing I would consider is, do you actually want this to be a backyard? Or do you want to pull it forward a little bit? You know, just like move the whole thing up here. Maybe, let's see, what fence is this? High hedgerow. Let's grab this, pull it in. Oh, also I'm going to move your stairs. Not like that. What? There we go. Stairs, mailbox, and we can move our little gate situation right over here. So that doesn't help with what to put in, but it does give you more of that yard space. So that could help. Having one username for everything can be obnoxious but consistent, right? Would love to keep watching, but in your time zone, it's really bedtime. Well, sleep well. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. Hopefully we get to see you next time. Let's see. And you are working on base game. I don't know if you're exclusively base game or if you have other packs, but just to start with the base game. I think, I can't eyedropper pavers, which is a bummer. You could always do a barbecue patio type thing. That's always really nice. Maybe put some patio pavers in here and do a little barbecue area. We've also got planters, obviously, so doing a few planters in the corner could be lovely. Especially if you want this to be like a family style home. Having things that look like family things. You guys know I love my picnic tables, okay? Family type things is great. The monkey bars are fun as well. I feel like that's a little big for this area, but you could, if you really want to sell the family home aspect, consider putting that out there. Although right now it doesn't look like you have children. So maybe just something like this. I also recognize you're using terrain paint. I don't know if that's for budget reasons or not, but for ease of me showing you stuff, I'm gonna go with this one. And I think a little bit of landscaping would help a lot as well. So I use the bracket keys to resize stuff. Put some flowers in. That little guy over there. It looks like you're also using debug, which I'm not going to dig into too much, just for time reasons. Let's see. Yeah, I think a few little pieces of landscaping could help a lot here as well. Just help it fill in a little. And then you already did terrain paint. You know I'm a fan of the terrain paint. So I'll finish this up over here. Alright, I can make it a little bit bigger. There we go. Under our planter boxes, all this stuff over here. So I think those are my recommendations for over here. You got all the packs. You could put in a tiny pool. I was thinking about a raised pool, you know, like one of those, I don't know. I don't know what to call them because I swear everybody has them. But you know the octagon pools that are actually kind of just out of the ground, and they're usually blue and they have the little wooden deck around them. But it would still be pretty tight in this particular lot, so I wouldn't put a pool here unless I rearranged a lot about this lot to give more space. But all the packs debug and tool mod. Well, look at you go. But hopefully this gives you some ideas for what to move around here. Mermaid LE98. Okay, so it's like almost the same, and yet I still can't remember. Mermaid Grotto. Keeping the theme consistent though, respect. You were raised by an IT guy who was very big on account security, so the same username across everything is not something you had until recently. I just have it because content, right? I've got my content stuff, I've got my not content stuff. Well, not quite an in-ground pool. It's like the cheap version of an in-ground pool. I mean, I guess technically you could fill this space in with a pool. It's just a little bit small. Oh, I completely ruined your paint. I am so sorry. So I'm going to put this one back on the gallery. Hopefully, again, take what you like, leave what you don't. If it's absolutely disgusting to you, then don't. You don't have to keep anything. That's fine. I promise I will not be offended. I know everybody has different build styles and whatever, so I'm not upset at all. There we go. Heck yeah. They're a special interest. Fair enough. No worries. Alright, we're gonna check that one off. And next up, roseskyplays, quote, "The lake is throwing me." Your obsession is dragons and dinosaurs. You're an adult toddler. You know what? You don't have to leave behind joys of life just because you get older. It's something I've learned recently. It's great. Okay. So I'm gonna go back over to the hashtag because I think that was on there. Yes, help please. Trying to make overgrown looking and uncertain about window shape and placement here, but then also here we had the lake is throwing me, so we'll see what we can do. This is a 30-30. Looks like, based on this mountain, we're moving over to Werewolves. Forgotten Hollow. Is that the only 30-30? Sure is. Guess we're going to this one. There might actually, the other one's also 30-30. I was wrong. I was wrong. Forgive me. We're building here anyway. I've been wrong a lot today. First I thought Piglet was an armadillo. Now I've got only one of two lots in here. This is delightful. Okay, I see what you're working on over here. Alright. You committed to this username because you're like 2018-ish and you thought you wanted to stream, so you did all the prep and you ended up not. And now we're here. Hey, happy to have you here though. I kind of miss my dragon stage. I miss it. I went through a lot of things like that. Just like I picked an animal and was all about that animal for about 3 years and then moved on to the next one. Dragon's one was fun though. Okay, so your notes over here, trying to make overgrown, uncertain about window shape and placement. I think this is the one you sent in the Discord as well. Because this was supposed to be almost like a mausoleum or something, right? Or at least a little hall to hold ceremonies in and whatnot. I think it looks nice. I think it fits the scale of the lot well. If we come over here to this though, so if you're trying to... Did you see you're trying to connect this to another basement room? Where is the entrance to this mysterious basement room going to be? You will be. Okay. So if I want to make my pool look less like a pool, I do a lot of what you already started to do, which is bring the plants in. But another thing... Gosh, I might be turning on debug. I know I just said I wasn't going to turn on debug, but I might be turning on debug. Hang on. Because something that is really helpful is... Actually, vampires have some good rocks. These, like, taller rocks, because then you can really hide a lot of the edge of the pool all in one go. So you already put a lot of work in over here, but we're just going to ignore that and start slapping some rocks on it. So all of a sudden, like, the pool wall is gone, and even underwater, it looks like rocks. Behold, rocks. Oh, that one's a wee bit on the large side. So that's often what I'll do when I'm trying to disguise things. Usually I use this when I'm building waterfalls, but it can work for your mysterious nightclub as well. Anytime you come across the wyverns aren't dragons and settings that call them dragons are wrong to bite, you get super passionate. The entrance to the basement will be in the mausoleum. Okay, cool beans. Cool beans. Usually I use this one because I like it, because it's from one of my favorite packs. But this, oh no, I lost it. No, where'd you go? There we go. This vampires one is really nice. I like how it's already so much taller. Anyway, I feel you're gonna be shocked. I feel like my big piece of advice here is rocks. They take up so much space, and it's so easy to just throw them down, and all of a sudden, oh my gosh, what do you know? It doesn't even look like a pool anymore. So I feel like that's my advice there. I don't know where exactly you want your windows, and of course if you want windows, then you would just take the rocks and only put them... Why are you floating? Like right on the
When in doubt,
edge.
boulders.
Always boulders. Okay, it's just low-key floating. That's... You know what? It's whatever. It's gonna do what the little dude's gonna do. Wow, I love organized debug so much. This is amazing. I can actually see everything where it's supposed to be. Oh, this is like a whole mountain range. Alright. Yep, and then obviously you're already a master of being able to raise and lower objects, so then all you gotta do is you gotta come in with your plants, you gotta raise a few, you gotta lower a few, you gotta layer them in there a tad, and you got a pond. Bada bing bada boom. This is what you do anytime you want to hide parts of builds that don't look right. Just rocks everywhere. Exactly. Exactly. Rocks honestly work better than trees, in my humble, nobody asked for it and everybody already knew it opinion. Is that helpful? I hope that's helpful. That's my trick. That's my party trick. Put a rock on it. The end. I like what you got going on here so far. It bothers me a smidge that they're not centered inside, so I would consider adding something else inside to balance that out a little bit. I don't... Oh, that was the wrong thing. I don't know if it would be reasonable to use... Because you only have the one siding happening right now. would be reasonable to use a different siding to sort of section some of this out. What would we even use? Some dark stucco, maybe? I don't know about green in particular, but like... I'm gonna put your little memorial thing here. Let's see. Are the coffins in the bed? Yeah. There you go. So I like the way it looks on the outside, but on the inside I think it needs something to show that this is where the windows are supposed to be. Trees disappear. Exactly. Cat Mom, welcome in. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate you being here. Watch out for those cat plants. I feel like this is what I've got. I'm excited to see what you end up doing with this. I want to see your nightclub. But yeah, to help hide the edges of the pool, I'd go with rocks. Specifically debug ones, if you're able to use debug in your build. Which, I mean, I think you are. Yeah, you're using quite a bit over there. And then with the inside, just try and help the windows feel a little bit more like that's where they're supposed to be. Saw your floating pumpkins. I did see the floating pumpkins. The floating pumpkins are delightful. The concept behind the build is so much fun, isn't it? Alright. So I'm gonna call that a day on this one. Call it a night? I don't know. I want to see what it looks like at night, actually. Spooky. Love it. Actually, the evening looks very pretty as well. Cool. I'm gonna give us a high five on that one. And, see what else we've got. If we need to come back to this, if I missed something, let me know. But I'd just go with the rocks. Very boring, but it works. Dang it, I had another idea. We can't leave yet. I was just also going to say that there's a chance, depending on where exactly you're putting what. You could grab more pool, just a little bit of pool, and make it a little bit higher, and do like almost a waterfall situation. I don't know if that would work great on this lot, but it would add a little bit of variation in height if you're interested. We'll see if you work on it. You're hyperfixated on punch needle right now. Well, you know what? Sometimes you just gotta punch stuff, I guess. Yay. Cool. As always, looking forward to seeing what you put together with this one. Crossing that off. Moving on. Next up, oh, right here. Here we go. The largest property in Brindleton Bay. The grandfather is a manor baron, and his son, daughter-in-law, 2 small dogs, and grandchildren live here. Wow, that's a whole lot of people. Alright. This is also my probably favorite lot in the whole game. Repetitive stabbing, very satisfying. That does sound nice, actually. Brindleton Bay. One of the things that messed me up most when I switched from playing on the laptop to playing on desktop was all of my world icons changing places because the screen dimensions were different. It messed with me so hard. That was a very long time ago, but I still remember it. Alright. I might have to write down who all lives here, because that's a lot of people. Alright, we've got some walls in place already. Am I permitted to remove these walls? I'll wait for about 10 seconds, then I'm gonna do it anyway. Let me make a note real quick of who all lives here, because that's gonna be helpful. Grandfather. Okay. Grandpa lives here. We also have son, daughter-in-law, and I don't know how many grandchildren, but we've got 2 dogs at least. We've got grandchildren. This is such a great lot. Yes, I'm allowed to remove walls. Awesome. Do you have a specific number of grandchildren in mind already? Otherwise, I'll just start plopping down bedrooms like nobody's business. And based on how long it's taking some of these walls to delete, we are going to save. Save the game. 2? Alright. Repetitive, excuse me, what did you come back to? Alright, 2 grandkids, 2 dogs. 1 girl, 1 boy. Alright. One of these, one of those. Got it. You are not playing. You've got round walls. I'm scared. Need a hug. I've been tormented by round walls all day, and then you bring me this? It's fine. It'll be fun. It'll be great. Oh, was that an outside wall? Okay. No, wait. Not 100% sure what's going on here, so I think I'm just gonna leave that alone. We'll just let that be there. Okay. Oh, I've got a little deck over here too. Cute, cute, cute. Alright, I do have to say, filling a large lot is very difficult, and I like how you've split up some of the zones with ponds and stuff. That's really helpful. Girl is a teen. Okay. You set yourself up to fail. No, it'll be good. We'll get it done. I think the first thing I want to do is, because it's a multi-generation household thing, I definitely want to have sort of common areas toward the middle of the main floor, and then I'd like to have maybe Grandpa over here with a private office, bedroom, bathroom, like just his little zone over here, sort of separated from all the family stuff, and then we can sort of build up almost a 2-story home for the family, like the larger part of the family over on this side. Let's sprinkle some lights, shall we? I'm thinking, and while I'm thinking, I should entertain you by placing lights down. Very exciting. We're also gonna have to figure out some staircase situations. Stairs is gonna be tough. Yeah, alrighty. Because it's not quite the style of house where you'd have like a super grand 2-story entry or anything. I feel like this is going to be spacious, but still reasonable. Generally. Okay, so if I'm going to start with a big house, I definitely want an entryway. We want at least one set of stairs near the entryway. Whether or not we keep all of these walls, that's what they're called. Whether or not we keep all of these walls, don't know. We will find out together. Now I'm wondering if I can set up stairs here. I do think a 2-tile wide staircase would be appropriate. Okay, this is where we can put stairs. That is not going to be good. Okay. Revert. We will consider putting stairs here. I do want 2-tile stairs. I want them close to the front door. It's a good place for stairs to go. Can't intersect. Okay, nope, this is doable. Alright. We're getting our zones figured out here. I could also do this with floor tiles, I guess, but yeah, that'll be good. That spits our stairs out smack dab in the middle of the 2nd story, so that's really good. That does split up a couple of little areas over here. I wanted to make one of these a bathroom, just like right off the entry. So, you get home from school, you gotta go, it's right there. It's so convenient. Perfect. Didn't make anything today, we're safe. Oh, great. Kitty, stop encouraging the monstrosities. Stop. I beg you. I plead with thee. Alright, so let's make the bathroom over here. Okay, so see, we've got just a nice squared off area now, and we can build off of here. We should have a back door. I'm guessing the back door will be here. So we definitely want this whole area to feel more like a hallway. I know I was just riffing on hallways recently, but this house is big enough. We can afford some hallways. So we're going to do that. I definitely want to do kitchen and dining one direction and then living in the other. Let's do kitchen and dining this way. So dining exiting off to the deck would be really nice. Let's make a nice big dining room here. And then we can do a kitchen here with like a pantry. I think that could be nice, just right off the front. Very family home. You know, that's what we're focusing on. A gigantic, multi-generational family home. To be fair, last time you accidentally made something vaguely impossible, but it wasn't impossible. We did it. Okay. Kitchen, dining, and then I think I will do a little bit of a hallway here. I'm going to add another bathroom because I can. Maybe that'll be like bathroom and laundry. And then this area is going to be Grandpa's apartment, per se. So we're going to give him a nice bedroom. We'll do, you know what? Let's give Gramps the works. We're going to have a private living area. We're going to have a closet and a bathroom right off his bedroom, which I think I'll make a little bit bigger. There we go. That'll be nice. And then this will be like a private living area, office space, library sort of thing. I think this will be good. So you should whip something up real quick. I mean, that's not what I said. Don't know if it's too early, but when we get a chance, would I roast one of your new moon shacks? I can, yes. We have a pretty slow list today, so I will be able to put that in. Thank you for asking so nicely and waiting to see how the stream went as well. But that's what you heard. You need to go clean your ears out. Make a note. New Moon Shack. Just pick one. Do it, Emperor Palpatine says. What? Who invited Emperor Palpatine to the group chat? I need to know when this happened. Okay. And then this way, let's see. We've got a lot of space here. We could definitely do maybe more like a reading cozy family room here that you can sort of walk through. I think that could be nice. I would like to have... What do I want to have in here? I kind of want another staircase in here, not gonna lie. Maybe toward the back? Maybe back here or something? Let's consider... So how many bedrooms do we need on this side? We need at least 3 bedrooms. A guest bedroom would be nice too, but I think we're gonna let Grandpa have his space over here. All right, we should be able to fit all the bedrooms and bathrooms and stuff upstairs, so that'll be fine. So we can, this space will be for activities. Let's see. Let's put... I'm just thinking about, I want like a movie theater experience, almost like a big cozy family room with a big fireplace and big TV and stuff. And I think that this wall is going to be the best place to put that. But then I'm not sure about where to put the, I know you have other packs. I'm just sticking with base game for just, like layout ideas purposes. Is BuildCat working? BuildCat should be working. Oh, there it is. EA has finally let you be great. When both Kitty and RMJ say, how can you deny them? How can you deny them? Well, listen. You say no. Laundry room. Whoop. I have a laundry room planned already over by the dining room and kitchen area. I think will be good. Although maybe putting the laundry room on this side. No, I think I'll leave the laundry room over there. Okay. Rethinking a little bit. Let's put you here. So we've got 2 tiles on either side. That'll be plenty enough space. Again, don't know if I'm going to keep the walls per se. I'm just sectioning off some stuff. And then maybe we actually move the stairs to be here. We'll do 2 tiles again because we've got space. We can do it. Move bathroom over here. yeah, we'll definitely be rearranging some of these walls, but in general, I like the direction we're going. And then we should be able to put a bedroom, bathroom over here. Kind of mimicking what we put over on the other side. Bedroom, bathroom, closet. There. So that could be for the son and daughter-in-law. So walk through space, hallway space. Yeah, alright, I've got plans. We'll do some layout stuff as well eventually. And then upstairs, I know we have multiple staircases, but I think this will be best for the large family that we have. If you end up roasting the shack that looks abandoned, recommend going into live mode to get the features you put in. Oh dear. You think I have that ability? You're funny. I am hilarious. Thank you very much. So this right here, pretty obvious bedroom space. I can get rid of these walls and do an attached bathroom over here. A little bit weird, but I think we can do it. And then this space is going to be like a hello, there we go. Hallway situation. Again, not 100% sure what's going on with these little walls, so I'm going to try and leave them be. But we can have another bedroom over here. Put a bathroom there. Okay, so there's like the kids' rooms sorted, I think. That does leave us with all of this space. I planned too much space. Couldn't fix the roof. Oh, okay. I'm guessing it's just too tall, and it's not really connecting with anything. So in theory, we should be able to... Hang on, let me... Oh, that did not do what it was supposed to do. That's fine. I'm gonna get rid of these walls then, manually. It's fine. Because the paint's clipping in, you should just be able to lower these down once. And that should fix the problem there. And that will help me figure out what's going on up here as well. Okay. Kids' rooms. Oh, right, I was putting a bathroom over in this one so that they could each have their own attached bath, because we've got space to burn. I'm considering blocking this space off to actually be just for the kids, like just the family space, and then having this staircase enter up here, and then we could put in a guest room over on this side for in case the family expands. We definitely have plenty of space for that, and that would keep that person separate from the kids' rooms, which I feel like is appropriate. Or we could turn it into, depending on what packs you have, it could be just like a massive skills and activities room, which could be really fun as well. So option one would be just segment this off and be more like a more separate home, or let me put my walls back where they were. There we go. Or yeah, make this into a whole game and activity space, which feels like a lot of space, but depending on what packs you have, we have some pretty big skills and activities. So the first one that comes to mind is, of course, the ping pong table. So, I mean, bam, there's like a quarter of the room taken up already. We've got fish tanks, we've got pets, we've got arcade games. You could literally, oh, almost, oh, we're so close. You could almost put bowling up here. We've got darts. We've got just plain old game tables. We have other skills and activity type things. We've got a lot of workout equipment. We could do a home gym. Actually, that's a good idea. Let's split this. Let's split this between a home gym type spot and like a games and stuff type spot. I think that'll be good. There we go. Home gyms are nice, right? Sure. Alright, so we'll put like some workout equipment back here. And then like a game room. So, to recap, entry, very exciting. Not much going on here, but that's okay. Pretty much just gonna have a little hallway there. To this side, kitchen, dining, a little bit of a hallway with a laundry room, maybe half bath laundry room situation over here. Now we're going to go into Grandpa's area, which has all of his like private living space, office type thing over here. Bedroom with an attached bath and closet. Very exciting. We do have a bathroom right off the entryway because I feel like that's important. And then we're going to have a living room. Oh, what did I build that room on the wrong floor? Is that what happened? We're going to zone out some living space over here with another bathroom here. Here I have a parent's room with attached bath and bedroom, so they don't have to go up the stairs. And then up the stairs we have a room for our teen girl, a room with an attached bathroom, a bedroom for our child boy with an attached bathroom, because frankly, why not? We can have another bathroom here with showers and whatever, some workout equipment, and then games and stuff. Admire everyone who uses curved walls. They're scary, is what they are. Curved walls are spooky. Okay. In theory, I should be able to click this and just delete lights. Oh, is it gonna... It's gonna be weird. Alright, that's fine. I just want to actually place lights, like, in the rooms, you know? There might be some in the walls, but we're just going to ignore that. Okay, let's light up the rooms. Yeah, we'll light up the rooms. So, I don't think I'm going to lay out everything, but I can put in flooring that will help designate the different spaces, and maybe put some rugs down in the, Oh, and then a pantry off the kitchen as well. Rugs down in the living areas to sort of show where the furniture would most likely fit best. So many lights. Alright. And a whole other floor to go. Julia, hello. Sorry, no, this is very boring, but I can't read chat and place lights at the same time, unfortunately. I'm not just gonna say, and here's a light, and here's a light, and here's a light, because that's gonna get annoying within about 10 seconds. Okay, we did it. Hip hip hooray. Amazing. I'm going to grab some tile for our kitchen. So there's our kitchen space. Also, we have a bathroom, so let's grab... Oh, that was masonry, not tile. Same difference. Oh no.
I feel it in my soul because I'm an emotional mess. Take care of the body! Shove them up a kid's nose or something!
So anyway, this is not me endorsing shoving crayons up kids' noses. Bathrooms. There we go. Okay, we got that. And then downstairs, let's do Grandpa's stuff with some hardwood over here. So sort of like Grandpa zone. And then we've got our family zone. And then we've got the other family zone. I guess you'll be blue, 'cause that's what I've got. Yay. Okay, so far as where furniture would probably fit well in here, I think that we could get away with a pretty big living area. Maybe not quite that big, but like you could do a good size living space in here. Make it a little bit smaller if you want, or go up to a full square. Like we've got space. And then it'd be nice to see a smaller, cozier living space over on this side. And maybe more of like an office type situation over here. You do have several family members, so a couple of separate desks might be nice, maybe. Walk through office area, living room, big living room, small living room, kitchen, dining. This should be good with just one of the big tables and all the chairs and everything. It is a little bit on the large side, but if you fill in with some big windows, it's not going to feel bad at all. So big windows, especially with some curtains, it'll look great. You believe you have a build tonight on the gallery for this? Oh, how exciting. Yeah. I think that's what I've got for layout suggestions. Let's see, what all do you have? You have cats and dogs. You also have growing together that you're working with here. I just want to see what we've actually got for like big window options and doors and whatnot. Is this medium wall height? Awesome. Oh, this is, that's a little open air. This door, is that in the middle of the dining room? It is. Amazing. So, maybe, the shutters don't quite work there. Those are a little bit modern. Anyway, my point is supposed to be that if you put some big windows over here with some curtains, then the room isn't going to feel that large. Also, your Sims can walk through curtains, so maybe you don't want to use these exact curtains, but if you did, you can put them in front of your door and the door will still work. So, for demonstration purposes, that's what I've got. This is my recommended layout. Exact door positioning and whatever is going to depend on your end furniture placement. And I trust you. I think you got this. Hopefully my color coding makes sense. I think this will be fun. I hope that you come back and update us when you've done all the furnishing and everything. I think that'll be nice. Oh, actually, wait, let me dedicate this space real quick.
Take care of yourself, okay?
Jim. I've got the hiccups again. What is with that? I know it's with that. I've been streaming way too much. Game room. There we go. Alright, so I'm gonna put this one back on the gallery for you. And hopefully that gives you a nice floor plan to get started with. Curtains over archways is your favorite thing. Right. Rose, I've only been live for like an hour. Give me another 30 minutes. Most definitely will give an update. Awesome. I'm excited to see it. I look forward to it. Also, I didn't even give you the good lighting on this lot because we were focused on the inside. The lighting on this lot is so good. I love it. Oh, it's delightful. The only issue is Brindleton Bay rains all the time. So if you have to go into live mode, 99% chance it's going to be raining. Very annoying. Anyway, I'll do one more and then I'll take a stretch break. Is that an appropriate compromise? Nat, hello, welcome in. Next on the list is Mermaid Ellie, Mermaid Grotto. I love your mermaid builds so much. I'm excited. Okay, this one is a 30-20. Figuring out how to fence the back half of the roof. How to fence the roof. Interesting. Try to find out why the archways in the back keep disappearing. Yeah, we'll see about that. 30-20. I don't... Is this Mount Komorebi? I don't immediately recognize it, and I don't build there very often, so... I believe we are the same age, so you are sistering as opposed to mothering. Well, I appreciate it. That's very kind of you. Is it one of these? Maybe. Tartosa. Oh, Tartosa. Also don't build there very often. I just saw the mountain and this was what I was thinking of. But yeah, this mountain's a lot greener. Alright. By the waterfall on the left. I will try to get it on the right lot. I have to remember when all these packs came out. Okay. It doesn't feel like I've been playing the game for that long, and yet these packs just keep coming out and keeps coming out. Could you request to be added to the list? Your build does have CC. Is that the one that we talked about earlier? Because I think I have that in my game. I should have it in there. Did I not? Hang on. Because you asked about this, and I said I could work on getting the custom content in there so that we could... Alright, it says I have stuff in here. Is it just not showing? Because I know I have mods enabled. Okay, yes, I do have your stuff in here. Because you reached out ahead of time and I was able to do that. I am willing to do that. If you guys have like a pack that you're using that's custom content, I'm willing to put that in my game. I just can't commit to putting like 6 gigs of custom content in my game, so you know. Amazing. Okay, yes. Home Chef McMansion. Is that one on the hashtag as well? Yes, it is. Okay, sick. I will also add that over here. Got it. Amazing. And now we're also going to go back over here to grab this one and place it. Yours also has CC, but it's not important for what you need. Yeah, that's cool. Usually the custom content isn't important. And again, if you have a build with custom content, especially if you're a frequent flyer, you can reach out to me ahead of time and we can see if we can figure it out. I can't promise anything. This happened to be just one specific group of CC that was super easy for me to download, so I was able to do that. This one is not custom content. Oh, yeah, it's because they're on round walls. And round walls are stupid. I hope that answers your question. Is that... Hang on. Let's actually take a look at this problem. But yeah, I'm confident it's because it's round walls. Unfortunately, that's the answer. So that's very pretty. I love this idea. It's gorgeous. I wonder if I can place it here. I don't know how bad that's gonna look down here. But yeah, I think you're gonna have to place... Oh, no, it's gone again. I think you're probably going to have to place them from the level above so that they will stop disappearing. Which is very annoying and not at all fair. But here we are. So that's what I've got for you. Wonder if yours didn't save because you didn't see yours on there. I think I had custom content enabled. Yeah. Hang on, let's switch it around. So I've got this one on here. This is why you avoid round walls like the plague. Yeah, they're no fun. But I am 99% sure that that is the problem. Which is fun. Because that means we answered it. Okay, and then this area isn't actually a room. Alright, nope, it's fine. It's fine. So what we're gonna do to be able to put a fence on this is hopefully this will work. Hopefully we can just replace it with one of these guys. The issue is going to be getting this down to size. Can I do this? Will it let me? pretty sure this is about right. I should be able to move this into position here. Yes. Okay, amazing. Copy, rotate, place. I think this is what we needed here. I think we just needed to put the floor down because it wasn't registering as a room, and you can't like draw curved fences, so you have to put the floor down. I think that's what you needed here. I hope. Not the McMansion cloning itself. That happens sometimes. Specifically in neighborhoods near me. Okay, so turns out round walls are the enemy, which nobody's surprised. I think that's what you needed. I hope so. Let's go double check our nope, not that one. We just did that one. Here we go. Our notes. How to fence the back half of the roof. I think we did that because that's the only place it looked like it needed a fence. And then the archways, I think it's a curved wall issue. And the way to fix it would be to go up so you can see all your levels and then place them from the outside. So that would be my guess there. Yeah, the lighting on this lot's not too bad. It's very bright. Definitely be a good place to build pastel type stuff. I feel like the pastels would look really good on this one. Curved walls are hashtag cursed. Absolutely. Definitely the enemy. Helped a lot. Awesome. Happy to do so. Curved walls, man. Oh my gosh. They're too much. They're too much. Too much. Why did they put the round walls in the game? Did they think people wanted to make 90s McMansion? Yes. Also Art Deco and Art Nouveau and postmodernism, and what else have we got that's got the curved walls? Oh, you can do like silos and stuff, which is super fun. There are lots of great possibilities to use the curved walls. They just suck. It's fine. Build is so cool. Mind if you steal for a wedding venue. Here, speaking of, let me put this back on the gallery as well. I keep hitting enter like that's gonna upload it. It's not. It's fine. There we go. So that's up for anybody who needs to take a closer look. Alright, I did promise that I would take a stretch break after this one, so I'm going to do that. And then I'll be back, and when we come back, we're going to do a little roast on a New Moon Shack. I get to pick which one I want. Cassie, thank you so much for the follow. And then after that, we'll be working on a Home Chef McMansion, which will be exciting. Did the hashtag of Sahm Helps Live instead of Sahm Help Live. Ah, alright. I will write all of that information down real quick so that I don't lose it. Ah, this one right here. Oh, this is so cute. The curved walls would be amazing if they worked better. Exactly. If they worked, it would be great. Hashtag The Sims. But okay, cool. I'll add this one to the list as well then. And the roofs don't look right. Room added on the side with the porch is a sunroom and custom content is on the roofing. Okay, so I'm not going to worry about the roofing. We're just going to fix the roof. We could do that. I do love a good roof. David, hello. Saw this pop up in your feed, came in and watched the end of the last build. The trick for the curved fence blew your mind, needed to sub. David, thank you so much. I'm so glad that you decided to come in and hang out with us. I am going to take a break because I said I would, and I'm trying to be better at that, so I'm going to do that. And then when we come back, like I just said, we're going to do a little bit of a roast, and then we are working on some windows and then some roofing, which I'm very excited about. I love roofing. But I need to stretch. My neck hurts. Alright, I will be back in 5 minutes or so. There we go. We're back. My spine cosplayed as a Rice Krispie treat when I stood up, so that stretch break was definitely needed. So we did Streamlet Single first in the stream, and Aperture Freak has requested a roast of one of the New Moon Shacks. New Moon Shack Clean, or just the New Moon Shack. So on YouTube, you can redeem a roast through the chat point system, which is super fun. With TikTok, we don't have that, but I feel like if I can recognize your name, you've probably been around long enough to redeem a roast. So we're going to go ahead and do that. This is a 20 by 15, which I believe is, oh look, New Moon Shack. Would you look at that? I keep forgetting we have a new save, so I actually have the correct lot titles. It's giving Cosmo and Wanda. That's, shoot, I know that one. Fairy Odd Parents or something like that? Maybe? I don't know. Doing my best over here. Anyway. Hey, life hack. If you already did a build, you can just go click on the ID here and then you don't have to retype stuff with your dumb typing fingers. It's great. Love your vibe and your clever builder. You are too kind. Thank you. Tonight though, just to make sure, I'm not building these things. This is Build Help Live. These are not my builds. These are other people's builds that we're just trying to help solve problems. So I don't want to take credit for anything on screen because this isn't my doing. But it's so fun to do these. Just imagine what you... Yeah, I imagine this is what Pokemon Gym elevator music sounds like. That's hilarious. Your wrist hurts, you should switch to something else. Also, you play Sims, which requires a lot of clicking. Yeah, fair. Started replaying. Have been an avid simmer since Sims 1. Nice. All your Sims were whack since a game update about half a year ago. No, I'm so sorry. Well, welcome back to Sims 4. I hope that the game is sorted out a bit for you, because bugs are no fun. And Christy and David, you guys are going to make me blush. Stop. Perfect, coming in soon with some chaos. Oh no. I'm scared. I can take your wrench away. Don't make me do it. Anyway, so we're here to do a wee bit of a roast on this build. I'm so bad at roasts, guys. I love it. It's so cute with the little trailer and little gravestone. It's adorable. Strained your wrist from playing The Sims too much. Haven't we all? However, I have to complain, so complain I shall. Having a flat roof with the shingles is a little bit odd, especially with such a thick roof trim. So that's weird to me. Also, you're just completely missing a whole chunk of your roof here. And you should be... Hello? Oh, there we go. What? Wait, what is going on? Oh, okay. I thought this was a half hip roof. No, a half hip roof piece, but it is a full hip roof piece. It's just glitching because you have it pitched down so low. You can fix that by just pitching everything up once. So we've got that going for us. Oh, no, just kidding. It's still buggy. What? Okay, this roof is just deciding to have problems, apparently. Also, if you want to fix this, you can get rid of the hip roof piece and use a half hip roof piece instead. Because then the gable side will slot like right over the middle of that roof piece. Let's see if we can match this. Ooh, we're gonna get close. Okay. Anyway, so that should fix that, except the whole roof is just bugging out right now because it wants to. Obviously. Is that right? Oh, now the roof trims don't match. You know what? I give up. That's not even your fault. That's just the game being the game. Roast or build help? I don't know. I don't know. I'm bad at roast. This is why I make you pay for them. With points, obviously. No money ever. It's just, it's so cute, and it's on a little trailer, and you did the 2-floor method, and I love it. There's terrain paint. Like, I'm having a really hard time finding things to complain about, guys. I don't know if you can walk through the door, but I assume you can. The mailbox is inaccessible, so that is a little bit annoying. That would be so easily fixed if you just did that. Is there anything I complain about inside? No, look at you. You dug through debug, you got all the broken stuff put in here. We've got... I can't complain about it because it's good. You set me up for failure. This is adorable. There's nothing I can even fix. Okay, well, so we do have these lights, which are a little much. Let's Like, if we could not do that, that would be swell. I don't know what all packs you're working with here, but if you do have laundry day, there we go. I can see there is this single light bulb. I feel like this would really help your vibe. Here, these lights are just too much, so I think the single light bulb could be really fun. Unfortunately, it's stupid expensive. This one isn't functional, your clean one is functional. It looks great though. It does not work. Good to know. This looks fantastic. I genuinely can't roast it because it looks good, and I'm bad at roasting anyway. I tried to complain about your roof, but it's not even your fault. I'll try to roast the other one. Here, I'll try and make it up to you. I'll try and do the other one. Alright, so here's the clean version. Now, if I have any time we need to fill, don't exactly need build help, but you're renovating Windenburg. Oh, fun! And would love our general reminder on Tudor houses. I love those. Or just the tiny base game sauce lights. Yeah, the sauce lights. So this one's functional. Okay, this one I can complain about. Why do you have floor here? It is serving literally no purpose. This, clever. This, dumb. You're better than this. I believe in you. We don't need grass on the ground. So we are going to get rid of that. Oh, it's not even a floor? You just straight up put floor. What? No. Okay, and here's the thing. If you're trying to do like fake looking turf or something, you can do that, but if you're going to do the fake turf, you need it to actually have a reason to be there. So that would be like killing all of the grass so that you have a reason to put fake grass there. Maybe making it super gross and dirty, right? Now we have a reason for fake turf, but we didn't have a reason for the fake turf before, so we don't need it. The lines are annoying. Yeah, the lines are annoying. You don't really need them though. Okay, I want to be very careful with how I do this. Because you have this, and you've got your columns, but you don't really have... Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to move it and not delete it. You don't really have a room here, so you should be able to just put the columns in place and then put your little your thing in place. I'm guessing that you were doing this based off of a second story, but we still don't need... Oh, come now. I'm trying to prove a point and the game is making it difficult. Okay, you can still have a second story. You can place your giant awning up here. Just sneak up on it. We should still be able to delete the room. Now the tables and chairs are gone. Oh my gosh. Fine. You know what we're doing? We're doing the little delete the wall method. There we go. Anyway, you don't need a room there. We don't have to worry about the lines. We can do something like this instead. We can raise our little columns up. It'll be great. We don't need lines. We don't need fake turf. We don't need any of that nonsense. We did it. Saucer. It's fine. Anyway, now I would love to do that. It's on the list in terrible handwriting, so we'll see if we figure it out. Your Sims just stood there, arms slapping up and down, not moving. It looked like they were obsessively doing jumping jacks. What? That sounds really, really annoying, but also hilarious. Also, I am concerned about your Sim's ability to actually access all these. Well, I guess they don't need to access the front, do they? They need to access the side. I'll let it go. Inside, it looks like your roof is still terrible, but that's fine. It's not your fault, so I really can't fix it. You have a chimney smack dab in the middle. Do we have a reason to have the chimney smack dab in the middle? We sure don't. So we're not doing that. If you need to have a chimney, that's fine. You can have a chimney. You just can't put it somewhere where it's useless. So we're going to go put this over at the end, over the kitchen, where it'll actually make some sense. We're not putting it in the middle. There's no reason for that. What? Oh my gosh, how many of these things did you place? Hardly suspicious curtain rod. I forget this exists. That looks pretty cool. Let's see, what else have we got? We've got the world's largest kitchen and most awkward kitchen to dining room ratio. So that's great. I understand that you may want to have a nice big kitchen. You don't get to have a nice big kitchen. Where's our counter? Here it is. So, I also don't know why you need such long curtains in front of these windows when you're putting cabinets there. Whatever. Oh my goodness. What is this? Wait, we have room for like an actual full dining table that actually complements this, complements the size of our kitchen. What is this? Okay, so that would be helpful. Also, there's no reason to have it raised on a platform, but whatever. The whole curtains in front of the windows thing. I get it. You want the windows to look bigger than they are. Curtains in the kitchen, not something you really need to worry about. I'm just so excited to go to make my breakfast in the morning, and I'm just walking along and then I trip and smash my skull straight into the stove. That's great. This is the world's largest kitchen. I know we just did a bigger one. Ignore. You can turn on deletion protection. I forget about that constantly. Amazing, but only if there's no one who actually needs build help. Right, for sure. No, I got you. We have this Murphy bed. Murphy beds are so dumb. I'm sorry. They're just so dumb. Also, I really, really love that you could actually scooch this over so that you could scooch this over so that it's not clipping into the curtain anymore. So that's cool. Curtains in the kitchen sets the house on fire. Exactly. Oh, peeks over at ungodly McMansion kitchen. No, it's good. I hate the Murphy beds. Also, like, even if you have this Murphy bed out, right, your Sims can't get to the other side of it, so you're going to have to rely on scooching, which is bugged. And the bed is bugged. Nope. No good. Your bathroom is interesting. So you got that going for you. You got an interesting bathroom. I feel sad about this. Because I really don't know that there's anything that could be done differently, but it's weird. It looks like a DIY project for sure. It's flipped. Most assuredly. The details of like the air conditioning and the tank and everything, that's great. I don't know what this is standing on. Hopes and Dreams apparently is all that's supporting the plumbing for this place, but whatever. It's all good. Also you have no variety in your landscaping, so that's a little bit of a bummer. Overall, honestly, if you added a couple of boulders, that'd be great. You do have a mailbox now that functions, so I gotta hand you that one. Did I do that? I did that. Okay, I'm not gonna hold you accountable for that one. I did that one. I would also really love to see some support for this roof here. I think that just some sort of... Yeah, I think some support for that roof, whether it's a column or not, would be really nice. There you go. I complained about stuff. I hope you're happy. 50 gallons of water hanging on hopes and prayers. Exactly. Exactly. Tech Junior, thanks for the link. Lots of good tutorial videos. What are we looking at? So what are we doing? Social links. Oh, okay, cool. Social links is good. Also, I want this one. Because if you're not in it, you need to join. Ha ha ha. Got you giggling. Well, great. I'm glad that you could torture my eyeballs and get some joy out of it. No, overall, this has been delightful. Thank you for sharing. I stand by the landscaping thing, though. You have trees here, so like a tree and a rock would literally do wonders. Bada bing, bada boom. Hopefully some of this was helpful and you enjoyed. Always rocks. And realizing you need a test sim is always kind of ugh. Yeah, see, there's a reason I'm not testing the tiny town right now. There's a reason. Speaking of, if you guys like tiny builds like this, I didn't build this, but I'll be back again in the morning with more tiny things. It'll be great fun. Hope to see you there. That was fun. This is a clever house. I like it a lot, except for the bathroom. Now we're going to go to something quite the opposite. So that'll be fun. What are we doing next? I need to calm down. Hashtag this one, Home Chef's McMansion. It has cloned itself, but that's fine. Craftsman under renovation based on a modified floor plan, but in need of help with windows and roofing. 5-bedroom house for a family that wants to live in quiet luxury. Well, it's definitely a big old house. Wife's an artist using the main floor guest bedroom as her studio. The husband is a home chef and D&D dungeon master. Delightful. I love the whole backstory behind these people. Okay. Yes, I have thoughts. We will share the thoughts. This is on a 50/40. I think this is San Sequoia. Let's jump in our little plane. Okay. I'm so sad because one of you lovely people sent me a loading screen that actually looks like a plane window, but it would not work on my computer. And I was heartbroken because I say let's jump in our little plane a lot because that's the only thing that makes sense to me, to be flying between these worlds. We're just all chartering a private jet. And, but it didn't work, and I was so sad. And I have not tried to make my own. That'd be a lot. We'll see. Save the link to check things out better. Yay. It's the build that never ends. Pooh's house with my friends. That was fun, though. The honeypot house. You cannot deny that that was a good time. Okay, so I do love a good craftsman. And this definitely isn't not craftsman, but I feel like it's very heavy, and I can appreciate the dark colors for sure, but I'm wondering if we can... Ooh, also I actually really like this little detail with the roof on the end. I do like that. I'm just wondering what would serve it better right now. I think the first thing I'm thinking is if these windows have a different swatch where the outside of the frame actually matches our roof trim. Because right now it's that. And I don't like that. I like the separate panes in the window. That was you. Whatever to try again. If you ever see another one, you'll send it to me. Thank you. Because I've really wanted it to work and then it didn't, and I was heartbroken. Okay. This does say windows and roofing, so I think I'm going to get rid of them. Goodbye, everybody. And we will try again. Okay, so this is supposed to be a garage, it's looking like. I'll leave those doors there. And I'll see if we can figure out a window and siding and stuff combination that'll work a little bit better. So many windows. Also, I see you're using Eco Lifestyle. I love Eco Lifestyle. So if we can bring in a little bit more of that modern side, I think that could be really fun as well. Okay, time to get rid of the roof. I really like this end detail. I'm gonna try and remember it so I can bring it back. Sorry you have to go. Hey, no worries. Definitely gonna be back later. Awesome. It was nice to have you back. I feel like it's been a minute since you were here, so thanks for stopping by. Okay. Oh, you were going to town on this roofing. I'm very proud. Oh, no. Proud of all the work you put into the roof. That's great. Now I noticed you have a lot of ceilings missing, but you didn't have any skylights. Are skylights something that you were wanting in here without the ceilings, or can I put the ceilings back? Because there's a chance that you might have some issues with your lighting with the oh, I missed this little detail with the basement. That's very nice. There's a chance the lighting could be kind of funky, but if you want skylights, then it'll be worth it. Figured out the roofing from watching the videos this weekend, but some parts are still glitchy. Oh yeah, for sure. The back, isn't that fun? This is, I think this is from Cottage Living. This path here, I never use it, but it has some absolutely adorable little swatches. I should use it more often. So I think to help me see better, I'm going to put the ceilings back, but if you want skylights, let me know. We can definitely work that into it, and then I'll just remove the ceiling where I may need to. Oh, there we go. Ceiling. Nope, we can do it. Put the ceiling back. Come on, there we go. Tiles around the pool are cool. Aren't they awesome? Yes, I think the default swatch is this one with the stone and the pink, but there are some really fun colors in there. Nope, I grabbed something. All right. Ceiling, ceiling, ceiling. It's also a possibility. Nope, no, 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 no. Walls stay, thank you very much. Also a possibility that I may have accidentally removed some of the ceilings when I was removing all the roof pieces. Okay, there we go. Now I can see what I'm doing. Scouts would be cool. You're going to try some spandrel ceiling things. Oh, okay, cool. Well, I just ruined those plans. But I just wanted to be able to see what I was doing a little bit better here. Okay. So our siding right now is very dark, which is fine. We can work with the dark siding. But if the overall mood of the house is supposed to be a little bit brighter, we have to work on complementing that with some brighter colors as well. Some of the ceilings were gone from you trying to roof now that you see it. Fair. Oop, there's another one. So very many. Okay, also I love this stone. I wonder if part of it is because this siding, it's not like narrow, but it's not the widest siding we have. This is Horse Ranch, I think. And then we have wider siding, I think, in the base game. Maybe is this wider? Well, I guess maybe it's not really that much wider. Anyway, I feel like the narrower siding and then the narrow stones, it's very busy. So that's, I think, part of what's throwing me off a little bit. All right. Where do I want to start? So this is supposed to be a garage. It looks like you're going to have your garage doors over here, which is lovely. Because it is a garage, usually I advocate for keeping the pitch of your roof the same throughout. But I think that we're going to be better off roofing the garage with just a lower pitch and then ignoring it, then moving on and pretending that everything else, or I guess matching everything else and just pretending that this one doesn't matter. Oh, hello. Oh. Okay, cool beans. Cool beans, cool beans. I'm so happy about that. Let's try again. That was fun. I don't know when I last saved, so this might be delightful. Actually wasn't expecting it to crash. He did so well earlier today. Maybe your background is cute. Why, thank you, Nat. And thank you for giving me such a great opportunity to say that I drew that, and it's available as a free coloring page on my website. Haha. Well, my shop website specifically. I don't remember what that one is, so I'll just type it in. Free coloring pages. Very exciting. I don't remember what the command is. Alright, game. You gonna work with us today? I hope so. Just wanted a neutral that went with that siding and the wormwood growing together swatch. It's a really nice stone. It's very nice. Now I have to remember where we were building St. Sequoia. Let's see if it's still there. Nope. Cool. So we're gonna start over. It's fine. Nope, this is item name. Oh, it won't stay? That's rude. Custom content. There we go. Let's try this again. Our last load sims look similar. Same outfit, different hairstyle. That's fun. Okay. Here we go again. Now I know you have a lot of furniture in here. I think if I delete... Oh, no, if I delete windows, it deletes everything. That is a bummer. Okay. I'm trying to not actually, like, completely destroy your life here. Nope, that was a wall. Thank you. Okay, so we've been using the custom content windows, I believe is what these are, right? Yes, okay. Custom content windows with also a mix of growing together, horse ranch, and eco lifestyle. All excellent packs. Once I get everything deleted this time, I'm gonna have to remember to save. Oh, and then put the ceilings back on again. Is that all of our things? I think so. Alright, saving. Saving. I can delete the furniture, they're just room placement guides. Oh, well, if I need to, I will. I'm gonna go through and build the ceiling again. If Tech Junior is not helping, I don't know. It's the mix it up bot, and I am not proficient in bots. But for the most part it works, which is super exciting. Until it doesn't. I also realized I called Tech Junior Tech earlier, which Tech is my husband. Tech Junior is the bot he set up. We think we're hilarious. And I can also see how that might be confusing sometimes, so I apologize. Whoop. Not to be confused with my son, who is not Tech Junior. And is far too young to be involved in any of this anyway, although he sure does try. I wonder what stories he tells about me at school sometimes. Okay, I think that's ceilings back, roofs removed, windows removed. Oh, I missed this one again. I keep missing that one. And we're going to save, like good little people. Nobody can replace the bean. Oh, of course not. Of course not. He really does try so hard to help me make videos. It's quite adorable. Okay. Where were we? I think I was working on the garage. And I was saying that I think I'm going to give it a low-pitched roof here. Because we can, because it's the garage, and so for some reason the garage doesn't have to follow the rest of the rules. I think that's usually just because it's so small. And now we're gonna save. I'm gonna be saving so obsessively now. It's not gonna be Tech Junior Junior. My mommy makes people in the computer. No, he likes to boss the little people around. He's like, person do this, person do that. It's so funny. Okay. Let's see. For the craftsman, I do like the squared off gable that you had up here. Honestly, I'm probably going to end up with a very similar look to what you had. It's mostly just me doing it myself helps me see it better, if that makes sense. But yeah, no, I just wonder. I wonder sometimes. The things that he tells people. You know how we have some Sims out of context moments? You know, it worries me. Okay, I'm gonna pull this over. Shift, no, not shift. Here we go. Shift to pull back the one eave. Copy, place, tuck in these eaves. Got that going for us. We'll do the same thing on the other side. Maybe, okay. Oh, you need to go back a little bit further. There we go. Okay. Now this was initially separated by a deck roof, which I also like, and we were using the you know what, I'm going to sort by packs. That's going to help us out a lot here. We're gonna use base game, probably. Horse Ranch, Growing Together, Eco Lifestyle, and also the custom content. So we were using, I think, some of these triangle windows. So if I want to bring those back in, I guess I am kind of gonna have to match the roof pitch with that, aren't I? Alright, that's fine. Yeah, it'll be alright. We will probably be mixing and matching roof pitches a little bit then. Usually I like to keep everything the same, but if it's going to be on completely separate sections of the build, for example, if I keep all the roofs running this way one pitch and all the roofs running this way another pitch, I think it'll be okay. Maybe. That'd be fun on a t-shirt. Oh yeah, sure, that's great. Yeah, let's... Yeah! We'll see. Oh, but then you already set this up. Alright, nope. My roofing thoughts for over here are not quite going to pan out, which is fine. I just forgot to take this area into account. So over here, we're going to be using half gables. Because you're using short wall height and you have 3 tiles of space, it'll be super easy to just use the default pitch. But that does mean that I have to use the default pitch. So we'll bring that over here. And then, what's that gonna look like? We might still move some things around, just because I don't like how stepped that looks. Only dedicated Sims player can understand how hours pass like minutes when building. Facts. I do build houses. He's been watching the collaboration videos quite a bit that I did with Henry Ford. He's been really, really enjoying those, which has been super cute. I think for this one, we're going to go with one of these half gable roof pieces. There. I think that'll work a little bit better, and I'll probably differentiate this with some color as well. And these, in order simply to break the space up, we're going to have to stick with the default pitch front-facing gable. But to bring in more of those craftsman elements, I do wonder if I'll be able to use more of those flattened half gables as well. Okay. I think this will work. How similar are we right now to the original? I feel like we're pretty similar. Alright, so this had the front-facing gables over here. I wonder... Oh, and then you had this one here, sort of the stacked. I don't like the stacked with the windows. I'll consider it, though. Sorry, the hiccups are coming back again. Erin, hello! Had a migraine that only just went away. I'm so glad that you're here and that your migraine went away. I'm sorry that you had that, though. Can also change the floor plan of the upper floor. That side was thrown on when your boyfriend asked for third kid's room for the family. Nice. Feel like every legacy sim you make ends up with a McMansion. Oh no. Anyway, Erin, yes, I can definitely add you. It's been rough because fall is starting and yours are weather-based. Oh, I'm so sorry. That's awful. But yes, if you can remind me your gallery ID and then let me know your lot title and what you'd like help with, I can definitely write that down. Okay, so this is just like a... I don't know, the wing is kind of cute. Oh, over here we're gonna have to hold shift to get rid of this eave, so that's not sticking in there. I think it'll be alright. And then for this part here, though... This part's gonna be a little bit funky. So... Initially you had some gables facing forward. I don't know if that's gonna work great, because I'd really like to be able to see this dormer area. So what I'm thinking about doing instead is taking more of these to start with over here. And then I should be able to copy and place this exact same piece next to it. So this is going to help these... I'm going to have to piecemeal this a little bit, I guess. basically I want this area to line up with the front of this one. And then I can hold shift to drag it down to cover the rest of our deck, but it'll look more seamless here. Except that, of course, because the Sims is the Sims, we are going to have to be a little bit picky about how we put all this stuff together. I think it'll be okay though. Oops, that was the wrong spot. That's fine. Push it back. Okay. Oh, still clipping. Shift to remove some eaves. Shift to remove some eaves. Oh, that one's going to be a little bit gross. Okay, so we're going to have to pull this back, copy and place the same piece, and then pull the eaves in, just so that that gets covered. I think we could have some fun with mixing up some of the different colors that you have going on over here. Using the same siding, just sort of rearranging the colors that are happening. And I think that this could look like a really cute little addition off to the side. Pulling your stuff up right now. Awesome. Sam got a question. Can I give you a roof challenge and ask you to roast the build after? Because you may or may not have gotten carried away with something. You know what? If you redeem a roast, I'll do it. How's that? Alright, I can see now why you stacked the gables over here with this, because I feel like the front of our build is losing on some of that height now. I'm just wondering what the best way to go about it is going to be. The like stacked gable look is very, very McMansion, so it would definitely sell that. I'm just I don't know. I think it's this piece over here that's messing with me, actually. What would happen if I made all of this, whoops, all this part stone? You can do it, I believe in you. And then actually changed this to one of these instead. I'll have to be a little, oh, actually that lined up fine. Never mind, I was going to be like, well, I have to be a little careful, but it's all good. I wonder if that would help. Don't utilize dormers like you should. They add a lot of character to the house. They do. Okay, so I think that brings in some of the height that we needed. I'm still going to play with color a little bit. I think this is too busy on the front to add additional dormers, but I kind of like the mix of the different roof shapes, especially if maybe we make our gables stone, or maybe most of them stone, and then leave the darker parts sort of more flat. I feel like that really helps add some dimension, you know, because the gables are already larger and breaking up those horizontal lines, so they're pushing forward anyway, and then we brighten them up with that stone, and then leave the other dormers to be receding back a little bit with the darker color. I'm pretending I know what I'm doing. It's great. Are you hungry for a roast chicken roasted with new potatoes and Brussels sprouts? I love Brussels sprouts. Yes. Curious Kitty 22. Magnolia Blossom. And Roof Back Building. All right. I kind of like this. I kind of do. I think we're moving in a good direction. Okay, I like that. Over here, we still got a little bit of roof to do, but this... I was about to say this shouldn't be that hard. Famous last words, am I right? So over here, that is going to intersect with the middle of this room. What room is this? It's a bathroom? Alright. Because I was going to say that we could add like a little area like that actually inside the roof. And then what we would do instead is grab these half gables again, place on either side. Very exciting. I know. It's... I do this all the time. Okay, anyway. Yeah, so that'll keep that from being weird. It sort of squares off and adds a little bit more height over here, and I like that it matches almost the height that we have on the other side. You know? I think that that's nice, and it really pushes that middle part out. It's just then that makes your bathroom kind of long and skinny, which is a little bit weird. I don't know, maybe you could add laundry or something. I don't know, but I like the shape that it makes with the roof, so I'm going to keep it. And then this side over here, I'm gonna grab another one of these. Man, I'm so happy that this is a Craftsman because it makes adding these tiny little flat pieces so easy, because I could just be like, oh, it's a staple of the style, which it is, but like, it feels like cheating because it's so simple. Because your back deck is significantly larger, I wasn't planning on roofing it. I don't think it was roofed initially either. You can't have all your Brussels sprouts. Brussels sprouts are so good though. Okay, and then over here... Definitely gonna start with a gable going this way. I think that's gonna be our best option. Now, how far can we come over with this? Okay. So we're gonna have to end it here and hold shift to extend this eave there, so that'll line up. And then grab one more gable on top here just to connect that. There we go. Very nice. And then I'll put that here. Okay. It's the back of the house. There is a little bit of an issue here where the rainwater will collect against the side of the house, but the good news is this is so easy to fix. So I'm going to take a half gable roof piece. I'm going to hold Alt so that... Okay, hang on, let me explain this better. Hey guys, I have a little bit of a concern here with water damage, where the water is going to flow off the roof into the chimney in the house. Not good. However, we can fix this super easily with one of my favorite hacks. So I'm going to take this half gable roof and I'm going to line the end of my green box here right up with the edge of where I want this roof to end. I'm going to pull in all of my eaves. And then, to avoid having the issue we just had with this roof piece where the walls were too tall and then it was clipping into the second story, I'm going to hold Alt while I pull the roof over to the wall. So that will keep the same pitch, no, the same height, but adjust the pitch. So now, all the water will be directed away from the wall, which is great, and you can barely tell that it's there. Amazing. Laundry day pack add much to the game. I mean, if you like super hard challenges, laundry day is fun because it causes problems. LA, hello, welcome in. Actually, do I still have? Wait, my board is working. It's a heavily modified folktale. Heck yeah, I did it. Anyway, what?
Sorry, just came up to
Yeah, because I'm great. Anyway, laundry day. If you like super hard, like rags to riches style challenges, adding the aspect of laundry is super annoying, so therefore super fun if you enjoy that sort of thing. However, beyond laundry, I'm not a huge fan of the gameplay items. I use them every once in a while, but like, I guess. Kind of mid. Okay, so I think this is, I'm happy with this roof shape. I think I might make the chimney a little bit taller, so let's do that real quick. Also, I love that you did the half wall thing for the chimneys. You know I'm a fan. Yeah, that'll be good. It's far enough away from the roof that that should work. And then you are using so many delightful packs, but you can just stick a chimney in there and then it'll smoke, which is lovely, but it actually matches your house. Okay. To save myself headache, I'm going to just grab both of your sidings because I'm going to reside everything. So I'm going to start with just one color everywhere and then pick which areas I actually want to highlight. Then I'll grab the stone for that. And and then we can do the roof trim, and then we can do the windows. It'll be so much fun. I feel like I'm going over my supposed time limit for this because I'm trying to do better at that. And I've decided it doesn't matter. You know what? I think I'm actually going to leave this little overlap here. Yeah, I think that'll be all right. Okay. So anyway, we've gotten rid of those. I definitely want to bring attention to this area right here. So I'm going to go ahead and give both of these the stone treatment, just like that. And I'm also going to add some stone right here, just to add a little bit of contrast underneath that part of the deck. Actually, you know what? Let's just do the whole thing. Why not? Front door, bam, front and center. We could also do this area in stone. So then we've got like the whole stone thing right in the middle. I think that's nice. I'll add a stone accent to our garage. That'll be good. And then this part over here. Let's see, where do we want to put stone in the back? Let's do this part here in stone, I think. That'll be a nice little contrast bit, and let's do this part as well. Okay. I think that'll be nice. For our roof trim, initially we're going with a warmer wood tone. I generally recommend doing or matching your roof trim with your main window color. I think that it looks nice. I'm also generally more of a minimalist. So because these windows have, gosh, my voice is so tired. Because these windows have a more unique set of colors. Oh, and Eco Lifestyle. That's the other one you're using. Eco Lifestyle and Growing Together windows work together really well. I still think Eco Lifestyle is a stronger pack. Anyway, what do we got? We got white. We've got gray. White is a classic. White is a classic for sure. It's not quite what you were going with initially, because you had more of the cross bracings and stuff. But it is a really good option for here, I think. Because otherwise it'd be darker grays, and then I think your whole build is just going to feel too dark. So I think I'm gonna go with white for this one. Obviously you can change it if you want. None of this is set in stone. I'm just trying to help you find options that will work for you. Also, I'm going to use this roof trim. I really like the square roof trim. I think it would work well for this build, except that it's really prone to clipping in. And since you do have a lot of funky little roof moments already inside where the roofs aren't quite wanting to play nice, I just think it's going to be in your best interest to stick with a roof trim that's not going to clip nearly as much. Do that. What is your problem? That's your problem. Okay, sick. Easy peasy. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the white, just to sort of contrast some of the darker stuff we've got going on. Forgot the cozy, classy, sassy tagline. Well, my pseudo stream deck, my Raspberry Pi, hasn't been working great lately, so I haven't been able to use it recently. Do the same thing for a wall or tiny house for the front for swatches. Yeah, I think I should do that more often. That pack and Home Chef. Home Chef Hustle is great. Love Home Chef Hustle, for sure. Feel free to change the swatches to one of the default. Okay, I think that the white is going to do a lot for your build here, so I think I'm going to go with that one. Home Chef Hustle is fabulous. I am so glad that they came back with stuff packs with that one. Such a great one. Oh, that is going to be a little bit too tall. Okie dokie. We'll stick with these. These are really nice. I'm glad that you're able to use the custom content. I can see some of the missed opportunities here. Eco Lifestyle, however, will always have my heart. Such a great pack. Okay. So let's see what windows we can do. I'm thinking about just... Oh, what did I turn off again? Did I turn off move objects? Okay. What did I do? Oh, I want custom content. Okay, so if I want custom content to show in not the other games, I'm gonna have to pick custom content and a pack. That's fine. Okay, that's fine. We're gonna stick with growing together. Yeah, it'll be great. So I think nice big windows would be lovely to complement our door and everything here. Our pointy windows, let's see, there's a big one. Is this a small one? It is a small one. Okay, so if you still want to work in the pointy windows, I think that those could work all right up there. We could even consider matching them up a little bit, like so, although that wouldn't work over on this side. So I'll leave that one up to you. I mean, obviously the whole thing is up to you, but what type of room is this? Do we know? Little office space. Okay, cool. So we can definitely do bigger windows up here then as well. These windows are so nice. It's not quite gonna work. Okay, that's fine. Nice big windows. What sort of shorter windows do we have? We have these. Oh, wow, those... Why do these windows not exist in the game? These are fantastic. Also, I like that you could just use them anywhere. These windows are great. I love these. Horse range is also very good. True. Julia, Sam, you must sleep. If you not want to do yours and focus on others who are here first, that's fine. Sleep well. Thank you for stopping by. I will continue with the list as it is put out, and as always, I will leave chapters in the video description when the stream gets uploaded tomorrow, so you can find your stuff. Actually, very excited. I'm trying to not be too excited, because when I get my hopes up, everything sucks, and I'm mad about it. But also, I so want it to be good. I want it to be good so bad. Okay. I think that the white windows are going to be a good option here. Now, I've got a combination of a lot of different window styles here. I would pick the style that you like and run with that. I've got some more modern stuff happening over here, as well as the more traditional windows over on this side. I would generally recommend just picking one and running with it, but I do think the white is going to be best, and that will let us go back to our... Wait for it. Darker roof color. Oh, the other thing is I think you had the scalloped, and it's just a little bit too much happening, so I'd go with something simpler. You could consider going with metal on this house if you decided to go for more of the contemporary windows. I think that could be pretty cool, and it provides opposing lines to the very horizontal lines of your roofs, dormers, siding, and stones. So I think the metal could actually be a pretty good option here. Or if you don't want to go with the metal, I would still stick with just a rectangular shingle. I think the scallops are just a little bit too much. All right. In general, window placement tips, try to figure out what the area is. So identify the area, and then for the craftsman style, we're going to go with a group of windows in the middle of that area. So here's my area, and I want my windows to be sort of a little group in the middle, maybe some spacing, but pretty much clustered more toward the middle, as opposed to, for example, a Victorian, where you would not see the windows clustered as much and they'd be more spaced out. But if you're going for more like a modern craftsman style, I think we can do more of this. Now this one's a little bit tricky. We almost have to create an area because of the, well, I also have to pay attention to wall placement. Who cares? Because of the way the roofs are overlapping, but that could still work fine. And this area is, again, pretty easily defined. We've got this here, we've got this area here. For this spot, it'd be nice to have 2 windows and possibly a door here. And then mimic that same pattern up above, if you can. Again, wall placement, who cares? I think that's my general... I think that's what I've got for this one. Feel free to change some of the rooms around. Okay. That's why I love Peacemaker's CC. The build expansions are so good. I'm excited, but I'm scared. It's a lot type you've been wanting. Oh my gosh, yes. I really hope the lot type is base game. I'm going to be really mad otherwise. You know me. I get so angry. Grr. Alright, I'm gonna put this back on the gallery. I like this quite a bit. If you are in the Discord and would like further assistance, I would send it there, but I would like to continue on with the list. Since we are closing in on 11 and I do have stuff to do tomorrow. I know, a bummer. Much thanks, great place to start from. Awesome. Let's do a quick little before and after. So this is our before. By and large, the shape didn't change that much. It's mostly the roof pitch and direction. So this is what we started with here. I just felt like it was too dark. And I tried to brighten it up, but still maintain the same siding and shingle colors. So this is what I've got for that. I will put it back on our gallery. Also, there's a good reason I don't use custom content, because it's really good and then I'm sad that I don't use it. I hope they make a base game too. Well, because when my wedding stories came out, they made that lot type base game, you know? So I feel like, or when Growing Together came out, they made the pool lot type base game. So I feel like it's pretty well set up. The precedent has been set to have the oh, my brain died, but it's fine. To have the lot type join the base game, the ranks of the base game, so long as it doesn't require like a super specific item. But like, it's a graveyard. They've got to make a base game. They have to. They just keep all the extra things you add to it in the new pack, right? Looking at you growing together in your stupid changing tables. Anyway, all right. So hey, that's one piece of paper down. Currently, I have Sakurasangel with Roof. We have Tudor Tips in Windenburg. We have Curious Kitty 22 with Magnolia Blossom. Am I missing any currently that are supposed to be on the list? Horse Ranch should be able to be bundled with the game and stuff pack. Hopefully. I would be absolutely shocked if they didn't make a base game. Anyway, so I'm just scrolling up to try and check and see if I missed anybody. But are there any, is there anybody that I missed that's not on the list, that is supposed to be on the list? Let me know now. Perfect. Called The Totally Normal House. Great. I'm not scared at all. This has been fun. Off to bed. Sleep well. Thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. Hope to see you again in the next stream. Play for a few before bed to play with cables in a build. Sounds great. If you want to see my progress so far in the pond thing, that would be fun. Please, if nobody else is here, do Perfect Storms. I mean, I kind of have to. Oh well, it's fine. Okay, so the next one, we are going over to Sahm Help's live, which is fine. Oh, it's this little guy. So this is a 2020. Is this might be Copperdale. Maybe. I guess we'll find out. Because I know that this lot's 2020, so that's where we're going. Haha. Okay. Anyway, If we have time, I would love to check out the progress on your pond. We'll get through the list and we'll see how late it is. How does that sound? Okay, the lighting here is less than ideal. But we will make it work, I think. Is this the right lot? It feels right. Okay. I just hate the lighting. Nope, we're moving. I can't. I'm sorry. We're gonna go find a different one. You put it in Windenburg. Ow! Dang it. That's like completely different country. Now I'm embarrassed. So this one's 2020. This one's also 2020. 2020, that's also 2020. We have so many 2020s in here. The island there. Well, I appreciate your help. You know how James Turner made that GeoGuessr game except for The Sims? I should play that on stream if just so that everybody can laugh at my terrible, terrible, terrible ability to keep a map in my head. And by ability, I mean no. Okay, so it looks like it's the roof texture that's custom content. No big deal, no big deal. So I'm thinking you probably want to keep the 2 gables at the front. Great, love that. We can definitely work with that. Let's get rid of all these things. Okay. So, I'm thinking about starting with a gable facing this direction here, pitching it down a bit, and I wonder if this will give us, oh, maybe. Oh, it's one of these weird, like, put the box on the corner things again. These are tricky. These are tricky. Alright, because I like the stacked gable look at the front. This is just... This particular angle is so difficult. If we could move these over, that would change everything. Moving the wall sum is okay. In that case, I'm moving these walls 1 tile each, and that is going to solve, like, all of our problems. I feel like it looks silly. You're wanting to have 2 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms, so we're just unhappy with how it's looking. Okay. Put one on the hashtag. There's no rush because it's still in the early stages. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna move those walls because now we can grab our gable and just place it here. Now, this is a little bit tall. In general, unless it's a specific style you're going after, I do recommend that your roof for a single story build be this tall at the most, again, unless there's a specific style you're looking for. But that will just clean that right up. Just polished. Fabulous. So yeah, I would go ahead and start with that, and then we should be able to just use this exact same roof piece everywhere else as well, and pretty much just do that. That keeps the same general shape, but yeah, it just simplifies it a lot. I think that'll be helpful. Oh, also, now I'm scared. Cat dog. I forgot you were here. I'm sorry. Oh no. By redeeming me the roast. Perfect has cut in line and will be the next one with a lovely, lovely, lovely roast. So I'm just gonna slide that right up on the list. The one side is a sunroom. This side? Okay, cool. We can work with that. Style was cute and cozy. Awesome. So yeah, we're just gonna want to keep everything kind of low to the ground, which is good. And I know you had custom content for your siding, but it was cute. So I'm going to bring some of that back. I just have to use the white one because I don't have the cute green one. If this is a sunroom, we can definitely bring in like a little skylight thing if you like. I'm going to push these eaves in, copy and place another roof piece, also push those eaves in, and then just grab... Whoop, that was not the piece I wanted to make glass. So we could make like a small skylight thusly if we wanted to. Or we could make the whole, well, not the whole thing glass, but some of it, if you wanted. Or actually, no, let's do the half hipped roof piece here. Yeah, there we go. Let's make this piece glass. Just right there. The reason that I have this part coming out so far is because of the eave on this roof, but we can fix that if we push this back and hold shift to remove that one eave and then place another piece in the middle and just remove this eave here by holding shift. That should help with that. Pull this back in. So that would let you have the glass roof there if you're interested in the glass roof there. Disappeared due to lack of battery, fair enough. Wait, that cuts in line? Yeah, it does. You didn't mean to. You just didn't want to forget. Fair. Time for one of Sam's slightly toasted sort of roasts. I did a roast earlier, and I failed miserably. It was so bad. So anyway, if you want a skylight, that's how I would do that. Otherwise, I would just stick with a gable. And I believe you initially had this area covered as well. Now, because it's difficult to connect half gables with gables in this particular orientation, what I think I'm going to do instead is grab a half hipped roof piece and put the gable toward your build, but I'm not going to extend it all the way. I'm going to drop it down and then use the eaves to come out a little bit, so that should line up a little bit better with what we've got going on over here. There we go. I can even hold Alt to get it more exact. Alright, so that'll line up and it should look fine once I actually make it the right size. There we go. Yeah, so I would consider doing that. It's clipping a little bit over here. That's fine. We can fix that by using a half gable. Yeah, that was the plan all along. The half gable will overlap right there. And we'll tuck the eaves in and pull it forward a little bit. Oh, no, not pull it forward. My bad. I lied. Hold shift to just extend the eaves a little bit. Oh, how many of these are going to make me do? Okay, fine. A whole bunch of them, but it looks good, so it's great. Okay. Anyway, you don't have to cut in line, I guess, if you don't want to, but it comes with the redeem. I have to stop whatever I'm doing and complain about your stuff. Except I'm going to finish this one first. I'm going to go ahead and use one of the white roof trims, like so, on all of our pieces, and this is what I've got. I'll do a little roof tour, because I did do kind of a lot of things for a very small space. Initially, I think you had, what, 2, 3 pieces of roof, and I definitely did a lot more. Hello y'all. What? Here today, since you can't justify the later streams this week due to work. Fair enough. What is this roofing magic? Me. I'm amazing. Been cleaning your kitchen this evening, thanks to the coffee treat you had this afternoon. We love a clean kitchen, though. It feels so good to have a clean kitchen. Okay, so what even happened? I'm so glad you asked. So, at the front here, this is a gable. That's the most simple part of the whole thing. Now in the middle, initially I started with 1 gable, but broke it into 3 so that the middle eaves would not clip in here so that we could have a skylight. This is another gable roof piece, but this is a half hipped roof piece, which I will not be recoloring because it's glass. So that'll make a cute little sunroom area. Over here I added another gable, and then this is a half hipped roof piece, except it's pulled back a little bit, and most of the overhang is in fact eaves, so that actually intersects with this gable nicely, but is still lower pitched, so it will not make the back of the build feel as heavy and burdensome. Then we have a half gable and another half gable, and both of these have their little green box pushed back as well and the eaves extended. It's just this one has the eaves extended slightly less so that they're not clipping through over here. I don't know if I'd use this particular roof texture since it doesn't seem to want to play nicely, but you had little scallops on initially, so I brought them back. Yep. Ta-da! 4-piece roof to 27. Ish. It's fine. The thing is, the rose is supposed to be attached to the roof help, so it's up to you. In that case, if you're going to be here toward the end, I'd like to continue on in order, but I can definitely interrupt things if you need to head out. You did earn the right. I'm not creative enough with it. Now you can have a table and umbrella in the front. Should I do it on a bigger lot? I mean, you're on a 2020, so yeah, switching over to a 2030 I think would actually give you some room for landscaping and stuff and could be super cute. Yeah, this is adorable. So the before, oh, that's the other thing we did. We were trying to fix this roof issue right here. You know how I love the valleys? What we ended up doing is just extending this room and the deck one tile this direction to square this off, which made everything so much easier. Rectangles can be interesting with some good roofs. I'm going to go ahead and put this back on the gallery for you. Also, Julie, I thought you were going to bed, but hey, I can't judge. Alright, I'll put this back on the gallery for you to check out if you'd like. A bigger kitchen and dining room is fine, right? And then for a challenge, same house, but on 2015. You are bad. No, it's all good. I'm glad that you're hanging out. I don't go to bed when I'm supposed to. So I can't judge other people either. It's rude. Okay, this is delightful. Next up was asking for some Tudor tips in Windenburg. We happen to already be in Windenburg, so I think I will. I think I will just go give a few little tips. Just a little bit. Perfect. We have to be encouraging and helpful to our community members so that they want to stay here. Remember? You're a toddler. You're negotiating bedtime with yourself. Just 5 more minutes, me, I promise. Your computer locks at 11 so you can watch while you brush your teeth. That's a clever idea. That's a good idea. More of us should be like Julia, honestly. Kick ourselves off. Be the parent that we need for ourselves. Well, I'm nervous. How about you guys? I mean, go to bed, I guess. Yeah, exactly. This is great. I'm so glad that the game is taking so long to load. This gives me such optimism for the future. Okie dokie. Here. Be entertained. I hope this works. Alrighty, I might be restarting my game. Because this is the longest it's taken to load in a very, very long time. So that's great. You're arguing with a toddler over bedtime not too long ago. She detached the table of her high chair and demanded another hour of jumping. I mean, jumping is good. Twisted Maxi did update Better Build Buy in the past week or so. Have I updated in my game? Honestly, I've lost track of all the updates. I don't know. If that was the actual loading screen, you wouldn't mind, right? You told your therapist you were tired and you're not going to bed early enough. She asked what you could do about that and you made parental controls. I am proud of you, Julia. Because that's gotta be hard when you can, like, reason with yourself, you know? Like, you're an adult. You can stay up. You can do whatever. Good on you for taking care of yourself and putting yourself first and taking care of that. Alright, who wants to see the tech problems screen? Because that's what you're about to see now. Alright, I'm back in Windenburg. The game opened up, I gave it a minute, it didn't die, so here we are. Let's talk about Tudor style versus half timber style versus all the other things. So, Windenburg itself is based on Germany and the surrounding areas on the half timber style. The half timber style is named for the half timbers that were used in the framing. So that's what's represented here by these planks in the Sims. And then the middle was filled with wattle and daub, stone, plaster, bricks, whatever was cheap and on hand, and these homes were incredibly sturdy. I mean, America is a fairly young country, all things considered. There are still homes standing in Germany and other areas of Europe that are just stupid old. Like, this is a very old style. We call it Tudor here in the United States, based on the Tudor era of England, which, I forget if that was 1400s or 1600s, but it was like a really freaking long time ago, right? Not entirely accurate. It would be more accurate to call these styles half timber, as Tudor style at the time referred more to the grand, like, palace styles that were being built. So, all fun and games. Some highlights of the style that we can see here in the actual EA builds include using that wallpaper, right? Having the entrance on the ground level or very close to the ground level, and having different areas of the build stick out here and there. It's a thing that happened. Things that you don't see as often that are on the EA builds, are lacking rather. I guess kind of this is an oriel window, but you'd see more oriel windows. You would see steeper pitched roofs. The curves could definitely come with age, but in general, it's not as common. I'm going to go and grab hopefully one of mine. Let's see if it works. Okay, I love when this happens. We are going to sort by lot size. I know it's a little bit older, so it's not showing up, which is just great. I think it's a 2015. I've built so many things. Okay. Is it a 2020? Ah, here we go. Okay. This is the one I wanted to show you guys. This is one that I built. So if you'd like to see how to build this, I have a tutorial, blah, blah, blah. So some of the classic elements would include brick or stone on the first level, and then 2, 3 multiple levels just above that. Because that's where you could build. You could build up, right? We're also looking at generally groupings of windows like this, not so much the windows that are spaced out like we saw on these builds over here. More of those steeper gable pitches with the roof. We have some fence peeking through here, ignore that. You could definitely see some of this more ornamental woodwork as well. Another thing that I liked to point out when I made this video is generally, because these wood pieces were so thick, this is like the wall. It's not like now where we have siding on the outside and 2x4s and then drywall. This is the wall, so it'd be the same inside and outside. Also on the main floor, it was frequent for the same space to be occupied by both home and business. So you'd see one space be used for the family business, either the entire first floor or a section of the first floor, and then the rest of it would be used for family living areas. Fireplaces are generally more centrally located so that the chimney can carry heat throughout the home and people don't like freeze to death or whatever, because that's annoying. There'd also generally be multiple chimneys, so we've got that going for us here as well. This would be more of an oriel window, which is any window that would be considered a bay window except not on the first floor, so that's fun. Not spelled like the bird either. Or is it spelled like the bird? No, I don't think it's spelled like the bird. And columns would be supporting that, which is important. You are also likely to see small vegetable gardens that would support the family, as well as more cottage-style gardens with a whole bunch of plants and stuff. Typically, a cottage-style garden would actually include flowers, as well as medicinal plants, herbs, vegetables, just all sorts of edible stuff just kind of chucked in there. But obviously we have to differentiate in the game because of reasons. Also, chat is moving and I have not been paying attention. With MCCC, the Discord help is super helpful and solved your issues. True. They do have really good Discord. You really dislike how boxy all the Max's builds are. Ooh, that was the next thing I was going to talk about, actually. Thank you. So, actually, it is more common from the research that I did when I initially made my Second Empire. What? Not Second Empire. Half Timber video. Gosh, how long ago was that? Like, I don't know, a long time ago. It's been a minute. This is actually more indicative of the builds in Germany as opposed to more Western Europe, England, and areas over on that side would actually have more of the more, I don't want to say delicate features, but like smaller bits and pieces like you see here. So stylistically, do what you want, but if you're trying to focus on more of the like super, super old stuff, the boxier stuff might be more accurate, although this is generally considered more aesthetically pleasing. And these styles is more what the American Tudor revival was drawn from in the 1920s. They do lack character, yeah. Redoing the houses with townies to try and have one nice looking save file. Yeah, I'm so tempted to just like say screw it and start a save file, but I'm not prepared. That's going to require some planning, but I'm excited. Definitely start posting them on Discord. Awesome, please do. Good night for real scenes. Good night. Sleep well. Thanks for being here tonight. Maybe you're biased more toward the American style. It's possible. So here's the... Oh, hang on. Wait for it. There we go. So here's an example of the American Tudor style. So this would be called an American Tudor or Tudor Revival. These were built in the 1920s. They were very popular actually throughout the Midwest and the Northeast and Midwest United States. So I have loads of these homes around me. They are gorgeous. However, they were very expensive. And then the Great Depression hit in the 30s, and so the generally was a very short build time initially for this home style. You can see some of the similarities with the tall front-facing gables, the oriel windows and all that stuff, but some differences you're going to see more variation in roof pitch. You're also more likely to see a hipped roof piece in the middle as opposed to a gable. The chimneys would often be actually prominently at the front of the build and sort of create this like just big old tower of a chimney in the middle. Also very, very small, well this is actually true for both of them, very small decks. You don't generally see a lot of very large decks unless it's a family home and you're like adding on to it or something. Also, another difference with the American style is it's generally all brick. And if you're going to see any of that half timber framing style, it's just literally going to be 2x4s painted and then glued onto the front of the house, which kind of sucks. Another difference between the half timber style versus the Tudor revival style is the foundation. Because these were generally built in areas with a lot of rain, like Michigan, they would generally be built on a foundation as opposed to the half timber style, which would be built on the ground or on a very low foundation. So that's a difference, but I also feel like that's a difference just because of they were built centuries apart. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we've got going on there. They both have dormers. They both have multiple fireplaces. Typically, this is a home style for the wealthy, so the American Tudor tends to be much larger and much more spacious. You can see how much larger the rooms are inside as well. And if you're interested in learning more about any of this stuff, that's pretty much all I remember. But I do have the tutorial for this build as well as the build I just showed you available on YouTube under the Build Like a Nerd series, which is delightful. So there we go. That's what I got. Feel like you learned so much in the last 5 minutes. I love the Tudor and half timber styles. They are some of my absolute favorite. They're right up there with Second Empire Victorian. I love them. But I don't want to tell you more than I know, so I'm going to stop here before I start making stuff up. Mary, hello. This is Build Help, except I'm going off on a rant now. More like the first build. Yeah, for sure. That would definitely be more accurate to this world. I just wanted to showcase some of the Americanization as well. North, Mid, East, West. That's where I live. For sure. Well, hopefully that's helpful. Rant away. Well, thank you. I need a drink. Hang on. Oh my goodness. Alright, so there's that one. Check. I believe I have 2 left on the list. So I have Curious Kitty 22 next. We're going to work on roofing the back building of the park, I think. And then we have a roof/roast provided by none other than our fabulous moderator, Perfect Storm. Hip hip hooray. Remember to love them, that's what we asked. Yay! I do love them so very much. Hopefully that was helpful. And of course, here in the Discord, we can chat more there, and if you want help, or if you want to see my resources, they should all still be on a Pinterest board. It's not a very well organized Pinterest board, I'm working on that, but who knows. So anyway, it is 11:15. I currently have Curious Kitty 22 and Wiccan Baby 321. Rose also has an update, so we can consider that. Does anybody else have a build, or did I miss anybody that I was supposed to have on the list? Love the style, one that you're looking at for future living house. We also did a shell challenge with this one, which was really fun. It's a really good house for a shell challenge because the rooms are big, or not like a, well, kind of a shell challenge. It was in every room is a different pack challenge. It was a good time. But I'm going to go grab the next one, which I think was in the hashtag. It was not. Okay. Account ID. Magnolia Blossom. Okay, I think that this is the one we're looking at. 50/50. I think this is just the Magnolia Park thingy, so we'll go back over there. Create a time crunch chaos. Yay. Thanks. Hip hip hooray. Back over to Willow Creek. Oh yeah, it is just called Magnolia Blossom. I get Magnolia Blossom and Magnolia Promenade mixed up. You know? It's the same but different. Gonna grab my backup beverage. My husband has decided to try out G Fuel, and they have electrolyte drinks, so I've been drinking those, which is important. I need electrolyte drinks, otherwise I fall over. It's no fun. And they actually taste really good, and it's been nice to have something other than just the, like, 2 flavors of Gatorade that I like. Who knows? Maybe if I talk positively about them, they'll give me money or something. I don't know. Splish! Welcome to the Gable Gang! I'm so glad you decided to join us. You get access to emojis, which is super fun. I will send some now, but there are more. And also early access and or extended versions of all of the YouTube uploads. Which I was going to record a video for y'all on Oofta. How are we going to do this one? I was going to record a video for you guys on Friday, and then the kid ended up being homesick from school. So no Thursday video this week, but we'll be back with Tiny Towns, of course, tomorrow. So you got that to look forward to. I hate this, and I just got here. So that's great. Okay, there are a couple things we could do here. So I've got this octagon sized up to the correct size to match the wall here. We can then connect them this way with a gable roof piece by just making it the same size. And then pushing it back so that the this little bit connects, so that'll look nice-ish. I wouldn't recommend keeping this pitch. And then we can get another cable going this way. Hello? This way. I pushed the wrong key. That was on me. To kind of sort of like connect them. Now, I'm not in love with this for a lot of reasons. Even if we were to pitch it down, it's just... it's not fun. It's not very pretty, you know? So... yeah, let's pitch it down, and I'll show you what this would actually look like if we, like, cared about it. And then we'll try to troubleshoot something else. Because it's not the worst. It could technically work. It's just... eh. So I think we might try to do some fancier roofing moves. Okay. So yeah, it's just like, you know, whatever. He's alright. He's good. I think it was just like a combination of allergies and not sleeping well because of the allergies and then being tired because of other stuff we were doing. So like he's fine. It's good. I'm glad I kept him home. Like he was so tired. But yeah, we had a great day. It was lovely. Went and played outside. We did some doodles. it was great. But yeah, parenting comes first, obviously. And debating asking for help on a small part of a large build, but you're worried about causing computer problems. Oh, don't worry about it. Please don't worry about it. Did try this, you just couldn't get it to work. It's evil, right? Was how all the roofs look to you. Yeah, so this one's a mess. One of the schools in your district had so many people out the last week they had to close for 2 days. Not Pizza Hut. Oh no. So anyway, brief roof tour before I give a second opinion. 1, 2, 3, 4 octagons on the corners. 1, 2, 3 gables. It's meh. It is meh at best. So I think we can do better. What can we do better? Haven't decided yet. Just there's got to be something. I want to see if we can... do some fake octagon inspired roofing, and I wonder how far that will get us, or if it'll just get us the same shape all over again. It might just get us the same shape all over again, but it's worth a try. So what I'm doing is diagonal half... Gosh, my voice is so gone. Diagonal half diagonal half gable roof pieces, and then a half hipped roof piece here. I don't know if this is actually going to work or not, but I'm dreadfully curious, so we're going to give it a shot. And then this is basically fake octagoning on either side. The question just becomes, what do I do with the top? I might be able to grab diagonal hip roof pieces depending on where this is going to line up on the grid. Let's see. Diagonal hip roof piece. Where's my... There we go. Okay. This is interesting. This is interesting indeed. I'm gonna grab a couple of those, and then one more gable. And this might actually be like a closed roof, which would be a shock. I'm not saying this is going to look good. I'm just saying I'm shocked that it's come this far. Okay. We're so close. Let's pitch this up, and then we'll pitch these up as well. Oh, I'm so curious to see how this is going to look. It's probably going to be so bad. Alright, I'm going to get rid of my little helper room here. That looks absolutely disgusting. I just wanted to see if it was possible, and technically it's possible. It's not good. I just wanted to see if I could actually do a closed roof. Oh, I hate it so much. Oh, I hate it so much. Roofing's the one part you really fear. Yeah, the octagon pieces in particular, like the octagon sides, are just... they're tricky. Alright, so if we were to go with this method, that's just going to give us like a big old hole in the middle, which is kind of annoying. But, okay, modified plan. What do you have down here? A bathroom. Okay, okay. Don't judge me yet. I'm thinking and I'm tired, so I'm thinking quietly. I'll try to think out loud. Okay, so what if we grabbed a second floor? Because sometimes a second floor actually solves problems instead of creating them. We could add some windows and remove the floor, and then it would be like adding interior lighting. I'm drawing inspiration from the myriad of rest stops I've stopped at over my many years, and they often have something kind of funky going on. And then we just grab like little windows. Maybe not these little windows in particular, but little windows. And then it adds a little light, and maybe it'll be funny. Who knows? We still have to roof it though, which sucks. But at least this one's, like, pretty obvious. So we got that going for us. Oh, that's right. I forgot diagonal eaves are weird. Oh, also I don't have quarter tile placement on anymore because I had to restart my game. The pitch is down a little bit more. Okay, so this is different, but it's not Pizza Hut. It kind of... I swear I've stopped at a rest stop that looks exactly like this. Whether that means it's like a valid source of inspiration or not, I don't know. Couldn't tell you. But for how awkward the shape is, unless we just don't roof to the shape, right? If we just throw a gable on it, add some columns and call it a day, our options are kind of limited. And I say, what if, because our shape is so weird anyway, we just embrace the weird shape? It's an option. We'll paint it stone. We'll give it some better windows. Let's see, what just happened? Oh, these are base game as well. Okay. So, is this all base game? No, it's not all base game, but I don't see any packs with windows that I care that much about. So we're gonna go back to the base game. Pretend it was a plant. See, exactly. Sort of like mansard. Oh, I didn't even think about doing a mansard style, but yeah, we could have done that as well. Sorry, that would have also been good. All the rest stops you've stopped at on road trips are either really small stalls on one side of the road or next to a giant object, right? The big koala and potato are personal favorites to see. What kind of road trips are you taking? Pretending that was the way something ended up was the way you intended is 99% of how you live your life. Yeah, right? It looks like a cute schoolhouse. Aw, now you want to make a Pizza Hut in the game? Oh no. Trying to use base game for windows and stuff. Yeah, that's fair. I don't think that we're going to use these exact windows up here. Oh, dang it, I eyedroppered. How could I do such a thing to myself? I don't know. I don't hate it in a weird, sad way. It feels kind of lighthousey to me, which fits the, fits Magnolia, not Magnolia Park. Dang, what is this world called? I don't even know anymore. Willow Creek, that one. It fits Willow Creek. It looks like a rest stop. I definitely like this one better than the other one, for sure. It looks on purpose. I think it looks on purpose. Then we can do a cute little roof, and it'll be adorable. Here. Be gold or something. Gotta trim it out, of course. I don't know. You've seen preschools that look exactly like that. The last real road trip you took was to the Grand Canyon. I've never been to the Grand Canyon. I want to, though. Giant objects are basically tradition in Australia. That's nice. That's great. I'm glad. The combination Pizza Hut and Taco Bell, ouch. Lighthouse clock tower, maybe a little bit. There's a corrugated tin sheep rest stop in New Zealand. Amazing. One time we accidentally, well, not accidentally exactly, unintentionally stopped next to the Jolly Green Giant statue. So that was fun. We parked our car and we got out and there was a giant green man staring at us. It was kind of freaky. Oh, I guess you already had a roof. Oh well. I picked this one. Yeah, the thing with these specific shapes, these not quite octagons, is unless they're attached to a rectangle, well, even if they're attached to a rectangle, they're just going to be a pain to roof. I'm gonna go with this option though. I like this one. Completely different roof from your gazebo, but hey, I'm sorry. I didn't look at the gazebo for inspiration and now I feel bad. But no, here, we'll fix it. There, see? All fixed. It's great. I'm gonna put this back on the library or gallery or whatever the heck it is. Who even knows? And that's how you know it's coming close to the end of stream time. Because my brain doesn't remember how words work anymore. Much better, thank you. I did try. It's definitely better than the first one. The first one's rough. Okay. Yay, hip hip hooray? Question mark? Doop-de-doo. Gazebo's looking to the new giant roof with envy. I'm gonna go back over to the hashtag. Hey, I think I spelled it correctly. Hip hip hooray. Does this one have an update currently? Update. It's called update. Brilliant. Amazing. 3030. I'm gonna go look at this one quickly and then we can finish off with Perfect's totally normal house. Definitely yay. Hey, what about you? I'm saving you the best for last, Perfect. Obviously. I forgot where I was going though. You know, a quick little update and then we can go do your roof and your roast and then I can go to bed mad. Isn't that what you want really at the end? So here's where we started with this one. I suggested adding some giant rocks. And now we are going over to the update, which is here. And let's see what changed. You're gonna go now because you need to get food. You fear me have gone a bit overboard. No such thing. Aaron, thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoy your meal. Also, that reminded me that I should probably eat before I go to bed, so I appreciate that as well. And thanks for being here. Okay, so yes, this definitely looks way more finished. I love the little shovel by the wheelbarrow here. That is amazing. So we've definitely finished building out all of the paths and everything, which is great. I think this looks much more like a pond now with all the rocks. And the water... Dude, I'm so glad they added these to the game. I very, very much enjoy making the waterfall fountains, but goodness gracious, is that going to save me so much time and brain power. Oh, you did little 2 tiers? I love this. This is amazing. I need to go steal some of all y'all's builds for my own world because I need them. Are you selling these? Somehow I missed that this was like a grave shop. Oh my goodness. Sorry. Anyway, this is delightful. And then inside... Oh, okay. Oh, nice, nice. We've got our, Wait, what is this? The muse. Oh, you just put it inside an arch. You know what? This actually makes the secret door look like a secret door. So, congratulations on getting that to make sense at all. This is delightful. Oh, and then here we're building out our secret little club area. This is exciting. Are you gonna add more pool here? Wait, this is your house. I'm not re-uploading it, but I have questions. This is the wrong thing. Wow, I love that those windows worked so splendidly. Can I put this like in here? Can I add an archway? I have so many questions. I don't know if this is going to work. It's probably not. Darn, can't place in water. Well, you suck. So take that. Anyway. I'm really annoyed that the windows are deciding to do whatever it is that they're doing. I wish that they were clear. But anyway, I just wanted to know, if you would consider doing something like that, where like the waterfall is like leaking inside. I think that could be fun. I want to click the pool. Thank you. I don't know. It's a thought. It's a thought. Anyway, I'm gonna stop helping because you didn't ask for me to help. You asked for me to go ooh and ah, and I did. Ooh ah, amazing. Love the couch in the middle of the graves. Wait, what? I feel like I missed something, but that's fine. End of life planning, exactly. Sleepy, hello. Welcome in, just in time for the grand finale. It's functional also, you tested it, awesome. Impressed by the secret door, right? We're all stealing that now. Size down windows, they just leave an empty space. They do, for sure, for sure. Last time you played, all your windows had a weird fog to them. Mine have also had problems. It's a bench. Oh, okay, you were looking at this. That makes more sense. I was looking for an actual couch, and I was like, okay, I know I'm blind, but like, I am wearing my glasses. This looks great. I love this. I would like to steal this when it's done, for my own plotting purposes. Pun not intended. Delightful. All right, we've been putting it off long enough. We now have a build to finish off the stream with. It's called a totally normal house. But if you didn't know, this is perfect. We all know perfect. We mostly love perfect. Perfect causes problems, routinely. And has decided to torture me with more round walls. Again, I'm great. Roofing challenge you got carried away with. Oh, really? Started off with using just the pre-made rooms, then added some stuff to make the room actually vaguely challenging. Appreciate that. Welcome to the house your dad built when he found out your mom was pregnant again. That's a little too close to home, perfect. Your room may be small, but it's better than where you moved from. There's only one rule, do not go in the basement, which means obviously that's where we're going after we roof it. So let's go to 3020 and see what we've pulled ourselves into over here. I'm scared and sad, but it's fine. Kind of excited about the build cemeteries. Yes. One of you make a lot of challenges and the other one is a challenge. Yes, I did say that and I stand by it. Love a limited pack build, keeping it humble. Oh yeah, the perfect is very humble. Also, every time I come over here, I'm surprised that this is a golf course. We don't have golf in the game. Like, but... Ugh. Anyway, it's fine. So this one is a two-parter. We are going to... we're going to be roofing it. Yay! And then we will be roasting it. The roof... Okay, this is going to bite me in the butt, but I'm going to say it. I don't think it's going to be that complicated. So that's nice. It looks fairly straightforward. So let's bring this forward. We're going to tuck this eave in. We're going to pull these eaves out. There's that part done. Let's see. What else do we need to do here? Let's actually use the same roof piece here as well. Did I pull the eaves out twice? I did. Whoops. Okay. Yeah, that's good. I like that. Cool, 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 cool. I might adjust the pitch on some of these as well, but we're just starting with default to like rough it in. And then back here we can go with another gable, I guess. It's gonna stack it a little bit, but actually, you know what? No. We're gonna do a half-hipped roof piece because this will flow better into the other roof pieces we have back here, but still keep that sort of stacked gable look on the front. So I think that'll be nice. There we go. Just simplifies the back a little bit. So I think that's good. I'm scared and sad, but it's fine. See. Should actually try with the build one of these times, but you're scared. It's a golf course. It is a golf course. I never noticed it's a golf course, and then I noticed that it's a golf course, and I'm like, what? It's a golf course? And this repeats itself, I swear, every time I start a new save and first build over here. And we don't even have golf in the game. Anyway, is this on purpose? I'm gonna go with this isn't on purpose. I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt. Okay, over on this side, what do I want over here? Do I want to put one of these in? I feel like it doesn't make much difference whether I do this or whether I do, a half gable. Well, yeah, I think we'll go with the diagonal half gable. Okay, push that in. Let's see, what else we got cooking in here? Nothing too crazy. All right, cool beans, cool beans. I'm not sure what I want to do about the eave situation. If I pull these eaves in and then pull this eave out, we've got that, which is like meh, but tolerable, you know what I'm saying? It's alright. It's better than the last one, that's for sure. You make too many monstrosities, but I really think you could do very, very lovely builds. I stand by the fact that it takes skill to make bad things, and you make bad things, so therefore you have skill. See? Isn't that encouraging? That's one of the worst things I've ever said. I am so sorry. Oh no, this is not the right direction. Okay. I don't really care for how that's playing out either. It's very small though, so there's not too much I can do. Like I can wrap it around like that, or I can not wrap it around. I don't like that. Whoops, that's a window. Technically, could I do it the other way around? I wonder if that'll work better for this one. Put my hip roof piece here, and then put the diagonal gables on either side. Whoops, not a hip roof piece. Half hip roof piece. There we go. Get the terms right. Sometimes this can work better, but I feel like we're just gonna run into the exact same problems. Yep, nope, that is not gonna work better. Okie dokie. Because at this point, I really don't like how the eaves are showing up, so I feel like I would be better off just using an octagon and not putting eaves in. Just doing the, let's see, what's down here? A dining room? Oh, perfect. Okay, so we're just gonna do like a cheeky little glass roof piece. Just pretend that I don't have problems. Ta-da! We did it. Tried to do one of your octagon hacks the other day and kept getting a weird diagonal roof error. Yeah, that does happen sometimes, but yeah, it's a mess. It's the diagonal roof piece's fault, probably not yours. You accidentally said to one of your students today, "You have a brain," in response to you killing my last brain cell. Ouch. Ouch. Sometimes the sarcasm roasts just come out. They do. They escape. I'm also thinking about holding shift over on this side to extend that eave. Which is almost going to make these two things connect. Almost. Still not a huge fan of that, but like, I could just tuck it in and leave it there. I don't know. Maybe we do. Maybe we do. Now for... Excuse me? Do you not have a back door? Or did I delete it? It's a possibility that I deleted it. I shall once again give you the benefit of the doubt, but I'm watching you. Eliza, thank you so much for the heart meat. I appreciate that so very much. Alright, let's roof a little wraparound deck, shall we? So we're gonna do just the classics today. I think we're gonna do a half hipped roof piece on the corner. I'm going to pitch it down all the way and then raise it twice, since apparently that's what we need to do today to keep things from clipping. Now, because of the size here, I should just be able to pull that back. Yeah, that's good. And pull the eaves out. Very nice. Now on... Oh, nope, we're actually not going to be able to do that. Okay, nope, this is fine. we just have to turn it so that we're going this way instead. Whoops. This way? Yeah. Okay, and that is due to the way that this round room, well, not the round room. It's just the corners a little bit uneven, I think. Actually, don't know what I did, but we're going with this direction now. We'll do a half gable on this side. Pulling in our eaves, of course. Oh, not all the way. Wait, is that roof clipping inside? What? Perfect, what did you do? What happened? We were having such a good time. No! No! Ah! Oh no! Oh, this... Oh, no. Okay, of all the things you've done that are quote-unquote impossible, this one, I don't think you even... Did you do this on purpose? Did you do this to me? Why does the room say it's complete? Why does the room say it's complete and yet it won't? No, what have you done? What have you done? You forgot the vector you were rushing. Sarcasm is a wild animal. You think you've got it tamed and then decide to bite at random. I communicate heavily with sarcasm and I recognize that it's a little bit of a problem. And that's where the recognition stops. You didn't... Anyway. So yeah, that's great. Love that. That's fabulous. Literally nothing I can do because of the shape of this roof. Ah, no. No. Okay. Like, the quote-unquote best thing I could do was maybe bring in one of these things, but, like, that is deplorable. I'm mad. I'm mad. I actually want to see if I can fix this thing on. What shape is this room? Okay, so we're going to take one of these. We're going to take one of these. And then we're going to pull this one this way. And we're going to add a little bippity-boppity-boo. And then... Actually, that's 3 tiles. All right. Nope, nope. This one. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can replace the room and if that fixes anything. Because that would be delightful to actually be able to roof this. We fixed it. Okay. Thank you, Jesus. Whoever's in charge of roofing. Anyway. So now we can carry on. All right, so what I'm trying to do is turn this corner, which I wanted to do with my half hipped roof piece and my half gable roof piece. There's a little bit of a gap here. That's not my fault. Hashtag Han Solo. I thought it was easy. I thought I could do my roof trick. It turns out I had to do the replace the room trick, but it's fine. Time for a balcony. Put a flower box and pretend it doesn't exist. That'd be the next. Oh gosh, that'd be the next thing. I'm streaming tomorrow. I really am. I promise. Goodness, I haven't sounded this bad since I was 12. Anyway, I should have just been able to do my roof trick, but of course I couldn't. Because that'd be too easy. So we're gonna pull this back. I'm gonna tuck these eaves in. Okay. One more half gable here. I think that'll be the end of that. All right, so we've got half gable, half hipped, half gable, half hipped, half gable. And then we just need to finish this off with a half gable around the side. And that should be easy peasy. There we go. If we want to roof this area, we can. It would just be another half hipped roof piece. I think going this way will be best. So that way it'll turn the corner nicely and then just look like a half gable. In fact, I think I'm gonna push it back and then pull my eaves over. There. Sure, why not? Okay. Let's grab our roof trim. Just pop that on everything, and then I guess I can do a little, oh my goodness gracious. Roof tour, that one. It was easy. It was so easy at the beginning. It was great. I was having a great time, and then bam, you hit me with the impossible roof that you didn't even mean to make impossible. Dee, hello, welcome in. Just binged a bunch of videos without realizing I was live. Well, I'm glad that you could join us. This is the last build of the stream tonight. It is midnight where I live and I do have to go to bed, but I'm so glad you stopped by. If you enjoy it here, I will be live tomorrow morning as well, building tiny houses in a tiny town, and I'd love to see you there. We're going to be having a good time. And I finally figured out that you can schedule streams on TikTok, which somehow I didn't know you could do, so I've been doing that. You're welcome. Anyway, time for a nice tea. Yeah, I think I'm gonna make myself a little tea and a little snack before I go to bed. Cause my voice be hurting a wee bit. So yeah, we can just like plop some flowers in the roof. It's fine. That's normal. You know what? Even better. We're just gonna whoop. That's not even better. We're just gonna give the whole tower a little crown of flower boxes here. This is very normal. Do not suspect the neighbors at all. Okay, so it looks like it just has the widest little eyes here because the windows don't go all the way around, but you also can't put the windows all the way around because it's a round wall, so it's annoying. So maybe that, maybe. In the same time zone. You're in Florida, though, so you may not be here. Fair. Hey, I hope you're safe. I've been watching a couple of weather channels about the hurricane developing, and I have some family and friends in Florida as well, and I'm very concerned about them. What's the theme of this build? The theme of this build is a roofing, some roofing help. Except it turned into quite a bit of a challenge because this room wasn't registering as complete, so the roofs were clipping in, but we figured it out. We just had to replace the room. So yeah, we were doing some roof help, and then also we're going to be providing a roast of the interior. This was requested by one of the YouTube viewers, so I'm going to be mean here in just a second, and don't worry about it. It was asked for. I'm gonna try to be mean. I'm not very good at it. You fell asleep and woke up to the last build. I hope you had a good nap. Fix your baby's walls and floor. Oh my gosh. Do this. Do that. There we go. We fixed it. Anyway, I still moved the windows though. I did it. I fixed it. Anyway, so for the roof, what we ended up doing for the tower, we just did a round roof and then a gable to create this nice little piece there. I like combining gables with the round pieces and the octagons. I feel like it looks better that way. For this one, I did a half hipped roof piece so that it would work better with these two gables. It's a little bit odd because it's so short, but I think it works out okay. This is a diagonal half gable roof piece. This is an octagon, and I didn't like the way the eaves were looking, so I just made it glass. And then over here we have a half hipped roof piece, a half gable, another half hipped roof piece, half gable, half hipped, half gable. So there's our deck. And there's our house. Is it not delightful? And you want to be roasted for appropriate things, like for getting a back door? Okay, listen. First of all, the round tower. That wasn't your fault, I guess. Also, I was going to complain about the lack of columns, but then again, since I'm the one who roofed it, I guess the columns are kind of my responsibility. So I'll put them in. There you go. Added columns. I hate that this isn't even, and it's making this post show up. That is irritating me an unfortunate amount. Okay, so if we're gonna do a little bit of roast, I would like to complain that this window is too close to the wall. I would like to complain that this window is too close to the wall and this window makes no sense. I would like to complain that this window makes no sense. Let's see, what else is wrong? These windows are okay. This one's to the side, but there's no back door, so that's cool. A la EA, like, geez, just doing a whole EA moment over here with forgetting the back door. These windows are not evenly spaced. These windows are not evenly spaced. This window is actually okay. I take that back. Let's see. The roof looks great, though. You did a really good job on that. If we were to go upstairs and just start right at the top, our nursery is looking a little bit bare. A little bit sad. But, you know, I understand you're building on a budget here. We've just got nothing going on here. I'm a little bit concerned about babies enrichment when all they've got is a rainbow giraffe. Rainbow giraffes are great, don't get me wrong, but like, forgetting a back door but remembering the stair rail for the back deck, right? Oh, Magic Realm, how your horrible builds are so painful. Oh my gosh, they suck. Okay, our hall, what? What is this? What is this? You want to see something really cool? Oh my gosh. The hallway makes sense now, and we got a whole other tile of space in this room. Amazing, this room is also sad. Why are your rooms so sad? They're lifeless. They're void of meaning and joy. Also, why are your lights so big? You're stressing me. What? I can't even tell how much of this you did on purpose, but I'm mad. What are you doing? You want to see something else really cool? Look, you You're hurting my brain. Okay, listen. This bathroom, honestly, the arrangement isn't that bad, but since this is the only place you could put this door, you could easily move this door over here. Wouldn't that be nice? Or you could leave it there, kind of, and scooch this over, and then move this door over here and just minimize the whole hallway area that you don't even need anyway. There. Tiny hallway. And bigger rooms. Which is usually a goal. But not for you. Oh no. Couldn't be. Why is this bed so dumb? Why is it so far away from the wall? Hang on. Okay. That's not even your fault. That's EA. I'm just... Okay. Your rooms continue to be void of joy and meaning. You didn't decorate any room other than the nursery. I need you to know that. It doesn't matter. It's still on you. Come on, give us nothing. At least it's not beige. At least it's not beige. Wow. Wow. Sorry, I'll never understand the newborn nursery. Build a toddler room and put a crib in it. That's a good point. The newborns stay there for about 2 seconds. Anyway, this bathroom is still terrible. The flowers are clipping in. That's my fault. Well, the flowers are just to cover up the weird clipping that's happening because it's a round wall. So anyway, your upstairs is terrible. You're welcome. If we go into our main floor, what do we have here? Honestly, the entryway isn't that bad. I don't understand your bathroom layout, though. Like, why? I don't know. It's just weird. Like, why would you want to open the door to the... You have... I know I'm guilty of putting the toilet by the door a lot. Like, I put the toilet here, and people yell at me for that. But, like... Wow. Wow, this bathroom layout makes sense. Wow, amazing. The bathroom upstairs isn't even a full half circle. Bath? What? I don't know. Everything's a mess. Everything's a mess upstairs, and it's sad and sad. That's fun. I'm also really concerned about your light choicing. It's a power stance. A power stance. You know where all the budget went to in a minute. I don't care that the rooms came pre-created. You're still responsible for them. Okay. This... What? What? Your layout choices are so confusing. Let's just put stairs in the middle of a perfectly good open space and force it into tiny hallways that are weird. Thumbs up. Except we're not actually going to connect these two rooms. Oh goodness, no. These two rooms that would make so much sense to be connected. No, we're not going to connect those. But we are going to have multiple connection points between all these rooms. Because these are the rooms that matter. Remove the wall for the desk. Why is it like that? I don't know. Why? Table? Just sort of slopped off to the side with a giant light, doing nothing. It's giving nothing. It's so sad. He, you say. Your kitchen. Why? There's no back door. The fridge is in front of the window. Everything's in front of all the windows, actually, which is so disappointing. And you have so much more. You could have done so many things in here. Or even just, I don't know, added a back door. Whatever. It was fine. It was great. You didn't decorate. So this just came like this? You didn't decorate at all. This just came like this in this whole depressing hallway. That's the only decorating that happened. You love your lights? I hate your lights. So, rule number 1 is to not go in the basement, so we're going to go in this unfortunately triangular room. Oh, good. I'm so glad that this is what's happening in the basement. So we have an interrogation room. No, this is an observation. Oh, this is a... Oh, dear. Okay. This is an observation space. So we can trap people down here and watch them sleep, which is good. I love that we put the soap so high up and they have to stand on our bed to reach our soap, and we don't even have a sink. So what are we doing? Are we washing our hair in the toilet here? What's going on? Axolotl isn't a decoration, it's a design feature. Those are all the stages of grief in a single second. So I don't know who these guys are. I don't know why this person's dead. I don't know what these test tubes are for. I don't know why the sink is all the way over here. Like, you have to climb on your bed to get some soap, and then you have to beg whoever's in charge to let you come over here to use the sink. Also, why is there a sink in here, actually? Are we washing our hands after we're touching specimens? What specimens are we touching? I'm so sad. Please tell me this is the end. Okay. That's good. That's great. At least you have reasonable lighting down here, I guess. But, like... What? Also, I appreciate that you're just gonna knock yourself out on this lamp when you go in. Well, actually, maybe not. Maybe it's high enough up. But you can just stand under it and get a heat treatment, get a tan. Oh, I'm very concerned. I'm very concerned about you, my friend. Also, I love the deck. The deck is so thoroughly furnished and just adding so much to the build. Lab hygiene. Lab hygiene. Spooky. Is this just the lighting or is this a different color? I think it's just the lighting. Yeah, it's just the lighting. Okay. Yeah, I love that you had no time to decorate, but you did terrain paint. I actually do appreciate the terrain paint. There you go. There you go. I roofed it. I complained about it. I'm good and mad now. So you're happy. Don't question what Father does in the basement. I will question what Father does in the basement. Well, that's a sentence. Oh my gosh. I hope you're all satisfied. I hope that you're all having a great time. It looks so cute and innocent from the front. Like, why? Enjoy. Thanks. Anyway. It is now midnight, so I have to go to bed. See, are you happy that I saved this for last? So aren't you happy that I could do this? And then go to bed upset? Oh, just kidding. I was gonna put it on the gallery, but I guess not. That's fine. Well, I guess I'll leave you with Dance Cat. As usual. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I'll be back again tomorrow morning to build tiny houses. If you like this A-frame cabin, I have free coloring pages available for download on my website. You should check them out. There are 6 different ones. There's an A-frame, a Queen Anne, a Dutch colonial, a half timber. Shoot, what are the other 2? It's been a minute since I put them all together. Anyway, there's a bunch of them. It's great fun. yeah, and I have to go update my mods, and hopefully that'll keep things from crashing. Be back in the morning. Stuff scheduled on TikTok and YouTube, so you can grab those there. Tiny homes in the morning. Thank you all for building with me today, and I'll be back way too soon. Good night, everybody.